Why, hello everyone, hello. How you all doing this fine day? You guys doing great? You guys doing awesome? You guys doing amazing? Hopefully you guys doing great, awesome, amazing. Hopefully. We have a really sweet treat for you guys today. I'm actually super excited for this one. You see what I did there? Well, because I feel like we're getting closer to Halloween. You know, Halloween's starting to become more and more of a thing. You start seeing decorations and all this kind of stuff. That now, even though this is the time for scary stuff to really happen, there's one other really good reason for Halloween that comes around, and that is all the candy and sweets. And you would think that we gotta have a VTuber out there that engulfs the whole aspect of Halloween sweets. And I think I found one. I'm really looking forward to this one. So I hope you guys are looking forward to this one as well. And it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see if she's ready to jump on, and let's get this interview started. My cat's getting the zoomies right now. He's going buck wild. Cat, what are you doing? It's a little early for me. I don't normally stream this early, but we gotta do what we gotta do. And that includes making sure that I have my coffee set up. Hello, Teal Bomber. Thank you for the follow. Are you ready for the sweetness? Are you ready for the sweet candy VTuber? So let's get started. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm pretty chilling, I'm pretty vibing with my coffee and my cat zooming around my entire room. Love it.
Oh, you love to see it. My cats are a lot more chill right now, but I'm sure they'll zoom at some point.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna be zooming. I think this is around the time. I think so. Like, I don't know what your schedule usually goes with when it comes to your cats, but I feel like with my cats, my cats always zoom really late at night, or when I'm off at work.
Yeah, my cats definitely have a habit of late at night, like right before bedtime, being like, "Oh, now it's time to play. We're gonna play. I'm gonna run around at 100,000 miles an hour and break the sound barrier."
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole jam, right? That's how it works.
Yeah.
Oh man, cats are funny. Cats are funny. But anyway, well, thank you for coming on my little fun little interview talk show thing. For those very rare people that's in chat that don't know who you are, how about you introduce yourself?
Sure thing, and thanks for having me also.
Of course.
My name is Minty Yukime. I am an English VTuber, and I'm an Arctic Fox Kitsune who runs a magical bakery. If you couldn't tell, I love mint chocolate chip and mint chocolate chip themed things. Yeah, I know, crazy, right?
I know, I didn't even know that.
Groundbreaking secrets being revealed here that no one's ever heard of or known.
Yeah, I thought you were into pumpkin spice.
No, I actually, I think pumpkin spice is like the worst flavor possible.
Snap! Oh dang! Controversial right off the bat. Oh snap!
I'm just kidding about that.
Wow! Right off the bat.
Is actually fine. Throwing you out the curveball.
Oh yeah, curveball. Yeah.
But yeah, I play lots of games and I do lots of just chatting and stuff. I post a lot of memes on Twitter and stuff like that. I'm just your typical VTuber. I stream a variety of things, and yeah, that's me.
Yay.
Feel free to call me Minty or Yuki or Yukime or whatever. Right. Those are just the 3 common names people call me.
People kind of call you Yuki name Minty,
yeah.
Mint Yuk. How about Yuk Minty May?
That's totally fine. I have people who call me Mitney, people who call me Yumkimi. I have people who do all sorts of silly variations of my name. Sometimes people will just throw a random verb in and then Yukime. So like sleepy Yukime, like hyper Yukime. People do that kind of thing sometimes.
But more importantly, mommy Minty.
Yeah, mommy Minty. That's one too. That is also one.
I see. Makes sense. Thank you, Crow, for the follow. I much appreciate it. Hello, Cookie. We have look. We have Cookie. and we have a mint. We have like the perfect food right here, you know?
True. Mint cookies.
Yeah, mint
the
cookie.
Best, the best.
That's if there was ever a shipping of 2 VTubers, it gotta be these two. It gotta be these two. Totally want
Absolutely.
You totally want to. No, I didn't say that. I have no idea what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I have no
I mean,
idea.
that wouldn't be wrong either. That wouldn't be wrong either.
So that's a nickname we can call you?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. I'll keep
It wouldn't
that
be
in
out
mind.
of the realm of normalcy for me.
They wouldn't be the first. They wouldn't be the first. I love it. Right. For those who do not know what this is an interview VTuber show that I like to run each and every week where I bring in a brand new guest and I bring them in and we just talk about random fun stuff. But mostly we do have 15 questions we'll be asking a lovely guest to get to know a little bit of their backstory, how they got into VTubing, get into their body and the model. We're also going to be talking more about like some controversy when it comes to like what's going on in the VTuber community space. It's not really controversy. I just want to ask what your thoughts on the VTuber space. And then we'll get in some fun little tidbits of information.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's really fun. Also, there's in the little like description of the redeems, there should be a spin the wheel redeem that you guys can hit. At any time, if you hit it, we will pop up a little wheel, and we'll spin the wheel to ask even more questions to our lovely guest. So you'll get to know, yay! We'll get to know our lovely guest quite a bit. So if you are a huge fan of her, you will definitely love to see all this information that you might not know about her. And if you're new here, then you'll be actually checking out a really awesome VTuber and all the cool things that she does.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
I also love wheels, so y'all better spin.
Oh yeah, you hear that? You guys hear that? She likes wheels. You should write that down. Who knows? It might come in handy one day. Awesome. Then for no further ado, actually, I don't think I phrased that right. Let's get right.
Close enough.
That's close enough. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm tired. I slept really well this morning, so that means I was able to have full 8 hours of sleep.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't normally have full 8 hours of sleep, so my body's like weird right now. It's like, why are you sleeping right now? Like, you should be like super up and right and like do stuff. I'm like, I am. Trying.
That's so valid. Yeah, I've been really sleepy in the mornings recently. Even if I sleep like the proper amount and like get enough sleep, I just end up really tired in the morning. So I get that completely.
Exactly.
It's a little later for me, so I got time to wake up and do stuff. But
Yeah.
if I was up that early, I definitely would be right there with you.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you have to have the energy for me, okay? I'm running out of energy already, so you have to bring
Okay.
up the energy. You pull up the energy. Use your sugar rush ability. You must have a
Okay,
sugar
all
rush
right.
ability.
Using the sugar rush ability right now. Okay.
Okay, go. Whoa, hey, no, settle down. Too much energy. You're gonna knock one of my lights.
Sorry, toning it down. Toning it down.
Okay, go. Hey, because you might ruin one of my lights. And you know how expensive this room is? It's so expensive, you know?
I mean,
the
I could like
rent.
knock down the Eiffel Tower. That wouldn't cost you anything, right?
Well, now there's an alibi. Abel's gonna be like, it's like, sir, do you know anything about this VTuber knocking down the Eiffel Tower? I'm like, no. And then a clip from Twitch comes up, like, freaking Twitch on you. Watch, I'm gonna be cohort. Watch. Cool. And there's no sus activities. No, Cookie. It's just me.
No.
It's just me sleeping late at night, eating Reese's cups because it's Halloween. It's not the best kind of sus, but yeah.
The perfect Halloween candy.
Perfect. Oh, you would think that would be minty. You think that minty would be the best.
I do love minty candies, but I will admit the Reese's Cups are perfectly thematic for Halloween. The mint candies get their time to shine a little later.
True. When you think of mint candies, you think of Christmas and the things you get
Yeah.
out after you get out of Olive Garden.
True. I love those things.
Me too.
I have a big container of like 200 of them.
Oh my god. Well, you live up to your name then. Jeez.
A friend like randomly gifted me like a huge container of them, and I was just like, this is perfect. This is everything I've ever wanted in life. Thank you.
I love it. That's so good. It's actually funny because like you live up to your VTuber style name pretty well. I don't remember which one I did, but I interviewed a VTuber and they had like a very specific style of personality. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. You must like this. And they're like, no, I don't. I'm like, but you're doing it. You are embodying that thing. And they're like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's good to see that you're embodying your passion, and you like this.
Live
It's
by
good.
the mint, die by the mint.
Exactly. That's a good. That should be on a T-shirt. That should be on a T-shirt. Live by the mint, die by the mint. I want to buy that. I want to buy that. I want to see when your merch comes. When your merch comes up, I want to see that alongside. You get a free mint each and every order. Let's do that.
I do have some merch, so I'll have to think about adding that one to it.
Do it. I'll be first one to pre-order. Definitely.
Heck yeah.
Cool. All right, let's get started with the first question of the night. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Awesome. The first question is, what made you want to get into streaming in the first place?
Well, it's funny because before learning about VTubing or being a VTuber, I knew I wanted to be a streamer. I really, really loved like streaming, and I all my life have loved video games, right? It's like a big thing for me is that I've always loved video games, and once like YouTube, like Let's Plays and like streaming became a thing, I knew that I wanted to do something with that in some way. So I made YouTube videos like a long time ago, and then I tried making like Twitch streams and stuff where I played games for a while. Um, and it was always really fun. I always really liked it because basically it was just a chance to play games and hang out with people at the same time. It was basically just an excuse for me to spend my free time playing games, right?
No, I agree.
But it's really funny how it's evolved over time because once I learned about VTubing and became a VTuber, I've started to do a lot more like just chatting streams and streams that aren't even like gaming related. Like there'll be silly activities or like Mad Libs or like different things that whatever I can think of that seems funny to do, like fan fiction reading, stuff like that.
Dude.
And I've grown to really just love streaming itself a lot. I've learned that just like being an entertainer and hanging out with people and like making people happy is where all the joy really comes for me in a lot of ways. Games are still cool. I still love games, but I really cherish spending my time like hosting events and like being a streamer basically. So,
Mm. No, I love it. That's actually really
mhm.
cool. So,
Started with my love of video games and now we're here.
so my question to you is, I found myself doing this as well. Have you
Mhm,
used I don't know how old you are, but
mhm.
I imagine as you get older in life, you start having harder time finding time to play video games. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
that. Um, for the record, I can answer that question. I am 28.
Oh, 28, nice.
Mhm,
You're a little bit younger than I am, just a wee bit.
mhm, mhm.
But pretty much like so you grew up kind of my generation then. And I
Yeah.
feel like as time went on, like we haven't had a lot of time to play video games, and whenever we do have find time to play games, we usually either just like sit down and watch YouTube and Netflix because we just don't have
Yeah.
can't find it. I'm not
Because you're like
69 years old.
tired, right? Like,
Yeah, you tired. Like I work at a video game store, so like all day I'm just thinking about playing video games, and then when I get home, it's like I don't want to play.
that
Video
seems like a lot of work.
games. Yeah, no, trust me. And no, I'm not 69 years old, even though Cookie would love it if I was a Z daddy. Pretty much. But yeah, no, the games like I feel like it's really rare when you find a game that like really hooks you in and you want to keep on playing it.
Yeah, it's a very special thing whenever you
Mhm.
find that game that is not stressful or work or energy to play, and it's just like, I want to do this all the time. It's
Yeah,
literally
exactly.
just what I want to get home and do. I want to lay down and relax and play this game. It's like that's always a
Exactly.
very special feeling because
Hmm.
sometimes they can kind of be like a lot of mental effort to even actually play a game sometimes.
You're 100%
So I
correct.
feel that.
But here's the thing.
Hmm.
But here's my main question. My main question is that have you found yourself finding kind of a new light in some of the games? Did you try games that you normally wouldn't try, or you get back into games that you haven't really got into that much because of streaming? You stream it,
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely. There are so many games that I liked already or I've played tons of that suddenly I have a whole new reason to play them a whole bunch more, and it's for streaming. There's
Mm.
like so many games that I might not necessarily want to play casually or just like for fun or off stream or whatever, but on stream they can be such a blast.
Oh
Like
yeah.
one of the games that comes to mind is like Tetris actually. I don't know if you're familiar with Tetris 99, but it is
Tetris is
a
like, Tetris is one of the most well-known game in the entire world.
yeah,
I'd
yeah,
be
yeah.
surprised if a lot of people don't know what Tetris. Tetris 99 is definitely that really cool one because that's the Battle Royale version, right?
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So yeah, it is a Tetris Battle Royale, and I loved the game for a while. I got good enough to win a little bit,
Mm.
and like I played a bunch of it, and then I kind of stopped until streaming, and it was like, oh, this is perfect because now I can play this game, and I'm like, so it's so muscle memory ingrained in my head that I can just kind of play it while chatting
Mm.
and be sending the blocks flying 1,000 miles an hour while just be having a casual conversation about whatever. So it's literally perfect for it. And streaming has definitely reinvigorated a lot of my passion for games like that because they are perfect to just be able to, put on while I chat with people.
Mm. I just imagine like the sight of like someone who's like super into Tetris 99 and
Hmm.
they keep on getting destroyed by this minty player and it's like, oh man, I can't beat this person. Who is this person? And looks them up and you're just like this adorable like fox Vtuber
Yeah.
like, hey guys, how's it going? You guys doing good? And he's like killing all these people. It's like, oh yeah, no, I totally love cookies and milk and all that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
I just
They
imagine
come to
like
the
people
stream,
that
28 KO.
Yep, exactly. Like I would just imagine the sight that the guy is probably like reaving because he's like,
Jaw drop.
oh, how dare I lose against a cute fox VTuber? How dare I? I want that. That'd be my meaning of life is just to be that person, you know?
Right. I've had some really cool people that are like crazy cracked Tetris players come into my chat sometimes and like kick my butt. So I'm not the best ever or anything, but it is really fun sometimes to throw on because I've spent like I don't know how many hours playing, but I win a lot of games, which is like something that I could not have said when I started playing.
No, no, definitely. And also, like, even though those people are cracked, like, super awesome Tetris masters, but are they an
Hmm.
anime girl?
That's true. I do have that over them. I don't think they have that.
Exactly, exactly. See, you already got one up
Mhm.
on them.
Mhm,
All right.
mhm.
Next question. What excites
Yeah.
you the most about being a VTuber gamer?
Well, one of the coolest things about being a VTuber gamer, and this is a funny thing to say as like an exciting part about it, because obviously the most exciting part is probably just like being able to play a bunch of games, having excuses to play games, being able to go back to old games and stuff or whatever. But the best part about being a VTuber gamer specifically is that I don't have to like do up my hair or do my makeup before streaming.
True. I actually like
I
that a
just throw
lot.
on the VTuber model. Like I used to be a face cam streamer and I had like a whole setup with like a green screen and lights and like I would dress up and do makeup and all this stuff and it's like that was cool and all, but why put all that work in when I can just throw on the model and I'm an anime girl. It's better.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't beat that. Like, come on, 2D over 3D, obviously.
Right,
Obviously.
exactly. It's better this way. It's better this
Mm.
way.
No, trust me. You people can tell if I just throw up something or I've
Yeah.
actually tried it. I'll come home from work and my hair is all like nicely done and I'm clean
Mhm.
shaven. You know, I have a little bit of like a like college shirt on. I do my streaming, but then on some of my interviews, it was super early. I would just have a sweater and a hat. That's it. You
Yeah,
guys
I
know.
feel
You guys
that.
know.
I feel that.
I was like, hey guys, I got my coffee right here. Let's get this interview going.
Mhm, mhm. Sometimes it's
No, I
just
love it.
that way, but, like, the nice thing about VTubing is if I ever have that day, I throw on the model and no one else can tell as long as I'm, like as long as I'm throwing up my A game, throwing my energy out there and whatever, like, for all you know, I could be all dolled up, like
Yeah, no, I know, 100%. Don't go for it. I feel like because I even noticed this also from a viewer that's just a really cool person because he's
Mhm.
in photography. I actually met him in person too. He was a customer of mine. But he went
Mm.
onto my stream and he was like, "Hey, you should fix your lighting sources to have better lighting for your cameras."
Oh,
The reason why
fair, yeah.
the reason why I bring this up is because before I just made sure I had as much light as possible, and I was blinding myself with light, and I would only
Oh,
be able to
yeah.
last. I would only be able to last like 2 hours, but after he like helped me
Yeah.
fix my lights, now the lights are actually not that bright, and
That's good.
and I feel like I have a lot more energy to last a lot longer. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Yeah.
As a VTuber, you don't probably use that much light because you only need to show off your face to the cam, and that's mostly
Right.
it. So I feel like you have a lot more energy to last longer. That's what I feel like.
Yep. It is so much easier to keep up my energy and keep streaming for a longer time because I don't have those like hot, bright lights in my face for the whole time. And I used to, so I know how tiring that can be. Like you get really warm really fast. You kind of just like, I don't know, it's just tiring to have like lights in your face like that, especially because I used to have like 2 or 3 lights that would be like pointed at me from different angles and stuff. And it would get really warm. And, I'm an Arctic fox for a reason. I like the
Yeah.
cold.
True. I agree with that.
So,
I love.
but
Thank you for the
yeah.
follow, Lil, and also I love the little tail. Like I think we all are pretty man, I cannot talk today. I cannot talk today.
Oh, you're fine.
But I am very hypnotized. That's the word. Hypnotized
Hmm.
by your tail.
Big tail.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Astro, silly, Esto.
Yeah, that's Asto.
Oh, Esto. Okay, cool. I want to get the name right. I'm terrible with names. Like every single person who knows me knows I'm terrible with names. And so whenever I see someone come into chat, I want to thank him, but I want to get the name wrong. So whatever word that is in mix of the entire words, I usually be like, I can read that word. I'm going to say that
Yeah.
word instead. Like crow. Like I don't know how to purposely pronounce your actual name, so I'm just gonna call you Crow because it's easier to say.
Yeah.
So I don't want
Um,
to mess up your name, so I just call you Lil.
that's completely valid and like honestly, really smart. It's really
Yeah.
smart to just use the like shorter versions of the names or whatever. For the record, that is Akari.
Oh,
Um,
Akari. Okay, Akari. Okay, cool. Makes sense.
I typically am really good with pronunciation of names, but sometimes certain names show up
Yep.
and they throw me for such a loop. It's really funny because, like, since I'm normally good at it, I get more self-conscious when I mess it up, and sometimes I get some really funny mistakes on them.
I
I
know.
can't
I
think
trust
of
me. I know that.
I can't think of them off top, but there was one recently that I just like completely messed up. It took me a moment to be like, oh gosh, oh no.
Oh no. No. Like I try my absolute hardest. I really do try to make sure I get people's names right, but I just
Hmm.
always terrible with names. So whenever I see someone on there and like I cannot pronounce their name at all, I just have no idea. I usually just straight up just be like, I'm sorry, dude. Thank you for the follow, but I really have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry.
No, that's so valid. I do the same thing sometimes. If I see a really complicated name or a name that I don't feel like I can pronounce, I'll just be like, I don't know how to
Mm,
pronounce your name, but thank you. Okay, I'm gonna try,
thank you.
and then I like say something terrible that's not correct.
Yeah. No, it's super valid. I totally agree with that 100%. Oh, hey, look,
Hmm.
we have we have a cat we have a cat, we have a ferret
It's
apparently.
Richu.
A virtue. What's up? It's a ferret. We have a cute ferret and we have a cat. We have a kitty cat.
Hmm.
We're getting all the animals here, you know? We get,
Yeah, I have
we
lots of
get,
animal friends.
yeah, dang. All the
Like a
stuff.
Disney princess, I attract the animals.
Oh, hey. I hit my follower goal.
Let's
Let's go.
go.
I hit 500 followers. Woo.
I'll dab
Yeah.
for that.
Thank you. Dab. Oh, don't say this is the dab. I'm not sure. I got a VTuber to dab for me. Yes, you know that made it all worth it. Yes. Thank you for the follow goal hit. Thank you. Yay. But yeah, no, I love it. Like you guys are freaking amazing. I appreciate every single one of my followers. I'm pretty sure you relate with that
Mhm.
because you have a lot of followers too. You probably love every single one of them.
Yeah, I'm really blessed. Like I have such a really lovely community and I have so many wonderful friends. That's like one of the other things on the topic of the question
Yeah,
actually.
actually perfect.
Things that excite me as being a VTuber is just the community and the friends I've been able to make. I've been able to make so many
Oh yeah.
wonderful, amazing friends and they're like I don't know, it's just such a great community. I used to be like just a face cam streamer and I didn't know that many people and I like didn't reach out to people. I didn't use Twitter very much. And then I got on the whole VTuber scene and got on Twitter and started making VTuber friends and like other people and like just I've met so many more streamers and gamers and like anime fans, and I just have so many lovely, wonderful people in my life now. And that's one of
Mm.
the coolest things about being a part of the VTuber community is just how many cool people are a part of it.
Oh yeah, like as a facecam streamer still, like you guys are the
Mm-hmm.
most welcoming community I've ever met. You guys are so
Aw.
loving and caring. It's so awesome. Because when I first started,
Yeah.
I was like you. When I first started as a facecam streamer, I didn't really have a lot of friends, and the people who I did try to collab with, they were all just like, "Oh, you have very small numbers. I don't want to deal with you," kind of situation. So I had a
Bleh.
really hard time like meeting up with people and stuff like that. But then I met a person who I just thought looked really cool. It was an Oni librarian, and I was like, "Wow, this is so cool."
Ooh.
I love Onis. I'm a huge weeb.
Yeah.
So anything Japanese
Mm-hmm.
is like super cool for me. So I met up with him. And he was like, yeah, hey, you know, you want to collab? You want to do something? I was like, you sure? I'm a face cam and you're a VTuber. He's like, I don't care. And we just hung
Yeah.
out, just met up and just spawned all this, you know? Like, this made me
Mm-hmm.
want to do all this kind of stuff. Like, you guys are so awesome. I met some freaking amazing people. I met so many amazing
Yeah.
people from
Mm.
doing this VTubing stuff. So I love you guys so much. You guys are so great.
Well, you're awesome too.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no,
it.
it's really, really nice how like welcoming the community is and how like not cloud chasey it is in that
Oh,
regard.
yeah.
Like when I was smaller, I had a lot of people that I looked at and I was like, oh, there's no way this person will talk to me. And then they started talking to me and being my friend. And I was just like, what?
What? Yeah, no,
Like,
it's crazy.
me? Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, no,
But
no,
like,
definitely.
I totally get that. I totally get that. It is like really nice how just kind of like it's not always this way. There are some issues in some places in the community, but like in general, I find that as long as you look in the right places, most of the people are going to be pretty chill about that kind of thing and not really care too much about like other people's numbers or whatever. It's just
Mm.
we're going to be friends with people who are cool.
Yeah,
Like,
just have fun. Just enjoy yourselves. You know,
mhm.
just fun. You know, like I think that's the
Yeah.
best thing about it is just to have fun and, and enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Also, on that topic, I just want to share a funny thing that I heard the other day. I heard some VTubers calling IRL streamers in collabs skin tubers.
Skin tubers. I've been told that we're called flesh tubers.
Flesh tubers. Yeah, I've heard that one too. Yeah.
We are also called RTX on VTubers.
Oh my god.
Skin tubers. Yes, I'm
I
a skin
haven't
tuber.
heard that one. That's good. RTX.
Because like look how high quality my model is. My model's so
Yeah.
good, you know.
It's
like,
so
just
realistic.
So
Like the
realistic, you know.
expressions, the rigging is so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's so great. Like with my mouth movements and everything, it's so great.
Mhm,
Awesome.
mhm.
It's a lot to
And like the
maintain
lighting
though.
effects and everything.
Yeah, no, it's so crazy. But it's a lot to maintain because you know I have to feed it, I have to drain it,
Oh
I have to take
yeah.
it to work, I have to make money. So much maintaining.
Mhm.
So much maintaining.
Yeah, lots of maintenance, but worth it, right? Worth it?
Oh yeah, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Definitely.
Yeah.
Now we have a wolf in chat too. Wow, we getting all the stuff.
Hi,
Wolves.
Angel.
Like, dang, this is gonna be like a Wizard of Oz joke in a second. Watch.
I
love it.
brought the whole zoo.
Oh, zoo, yes. Now we just need a giraffe and a hippo and a lion, and we're set. That's it.
I know a giraffe and a lion. I don't know a hippo off top, actually.
No worries.
All right, time
All
to
good,
make a
all good.
hippo VTuber.
Do it. Let's go, guys. Make
Rebranding
that
real
happen.
quick.
Make
Be
that
right
happen.
back.
Make that happen. And then you can have that one song like I like 'em big. I'm like 'em big. You can have that song as your intro. Do it. Do it.
Oh,
Do
that's
it.
really funny. I like that. That's a good idea.
Do it. Do it. I want to see this. I want to see this. Awesome. Cool. Okay. So here's a really funny question for you guys. Also, by the way, for all the people in chat, there is a redeem for spin the wheel in the channel redeem points. If you want to spin the wheel at any time, just hit that redeem, and we will plop up a wheel, and we will do it. And look like we already got one. Nice.
Let's go.
So we'll do that. We'll do the spins. Thank you for the follow, Angel. Angel Wolf. Thank you. Let's do that spin right now. So we're gonna do
All
a
right, let's
spin.
spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. You're not spinning, just the wheel spinning. Why are you all the spins? So much spin. All the spins. So much spin. Cool.
I
Hey,
had
and
to spin with the wheel.
the first question of our spin the wheel is, what VTubers do you like to watch on your free time?
Well, I typically watch mostly like a bunch of my friends. So, like I
Go
have a
for it.
handful that are like even live right now if I just look at my like
Oh,
list.
shout 'em out, shout 'em
I
out.
Yeah, so like I see my friend Hazelry is streaming. She's like a Valkyrie VTuber playing
Ooh,
Fall Guys right now. It's pretty cool.
nice, nice.
Um,
When I think of
I have
Valkyries, I think of Fall Guys. Definitely, definitely.
Yeah, right, right. I have my friend like I see Sylvie who's playing Scorn, which I haven't heard of. I don't know what that is, but I like to watch Dandy Floss if you know them, and
And
like Mistia Celeste, and basically just all my friends, all the people you see me interacting with on Twitter. I'm probably going to their streams too, and I
no,
love them. They're all really, really
oh,
talented and great.
I love it, I love
And
it.
other than that, if I'm gonna watch any bigger like VTubers, the ones I probably watch will be like Nanners, like Iron Mouse
Yeah, that's pretty good.
maybe. Um, I like LumiTuber. I like hmm. I haven't seen many of her streams, but I really like Anna Alouette from Nijisanji also.
Oh, yeah, cool, cool. You're more in the
And
VTuber hole than I am. Dang. Snap.
yeah, yeah. I don't spend a ton of time watching like the bigger VTuber streams. I just mostly see their clips and stuff afterwards,
Mhm.
like how a lot of people do, I think.
Yeah.
But I do go to a lot of my like
Ah,
smaller VTuber friends like streams and stuff.
I like it.
And
I
it's
like it.
really cool because like I don't know, it just keeps me up to date, keeps me like seeing what the cool things people are
The
doing
cool
are
things.
and
Do what the cool things do. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's
No,
really
I agree.
funny whenever there's like a new trend. Like recently, it was Call to the Lamb, right? It was like the
Oh
big game
yeah, that's a
all
big
the
thing.
VTubers were playing, and sometimes it'll be like, oh, hey, look, Fall Guys is back, or
Oh.
like, oh, people are playing like Phasmophobia for Halloween or whatever. Like, I'll get to know stuff like that, which is pretty cool.
I agree. Like I think that's actually really awesome. I like the fact that you are like, because I feel like some of the big VTubers kind of give like ideas to smaller VTubers to try out, you know?
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah.
cool. I think that's really cool.
I like to check out like Nanners in particular. Her content is often very like inspiring to me because she
Mhm.
does a lot of things that I think are really fun and a lot of things that I would love to do. Like she actually has a wheel she spins too, and
Yeah.
she had okay, so this is like a thing that I want to do at some point.
Do it,
I
do it.
haven't set it up. It's going to be a lot of work, but she had this situation where she was doing a you laugh you lose challenge, and every
What?
time she lost, every time she laughed, she had to spin a wheel and do a punishment challenge based on what the wheel had. And like they included very silly things like writing a diss track for herself.
Right, distract.
like
Oh my god, that's great.
like
You
a
know what?
bunch of
Let's do this.
nonsense.
Let's do it. The just by the way, the wheel I use, that actually my mod Cookie actually was able to introduce me to, is
Ooh.
the wheelsofnames.com. And
Oh, okay.
I just do a window share on mine. I don't know what kind of program you use, but I use Slobs. I use the
Yeah.
Slobs.
I
If
also
you
use slabs,
Oh, cool.
so
Then yeah, just do a window capture of a menu and everything like that, and you can be able to just plop it up on here. Cool,
that's
cool.
good to know.
And looks like we got another spin the wheel. So let's go.
Woo!
Woo! Slobs. Cookie does like the slobs. Does like the slobs. I'm evil.
Spin.
No, do it all the because you can see her spin more often. You want to see her spin some more often. I'm pretty sure she needs to spin more often. You guys got to hit the spins. You go.
Spin to win.
Spin to win. Exactly. Knows a Garen main right here. So she knows what I'm talking about. Most
Ooh,
hated game ever played.
it's topical. I get to say League of Legends.
Hey, we were relatable. This is relatable. I love it. See, we planned that. We so planned that. So planned it. We
That
just,
was
I tossed the ball up and she slam dunked it. It was
that
perfect.
timing was too good.
It was so good. I love it.
Okay, that's not 100% true. I actually controversial take here. I kind of have fun when I play League of Legends sometimes. Sometimes.
What?
Can you
Actually, I'm
believe
the
it?
same.
Oh
No,
my
no,
god.
I actually
oh my
am the
god.
exact same. I'm actually the exact same thing. I like every now and then when I do have time, I'll jump in the ARAM game and I'll just like play it every now and then.
Yeah, no.
No, 100%.
It's legitimately like it it might be my most hated game just because I don't hate a lot of games. And I did have to stop playing for a long time because it gave me anger issues.
Yeah, trust me,
Like,
I
I'm
know the
not a
feeling.
very angry person, but like that brings out the worst in people, like a lot.
Uh-huh. No, no. Like for some reason, because if you played a lot, you get irritated with anyone who does not do something as simple as just like letting you know someone's missing in lane. So you get really
Right.
irritated with them. But if you are new to playing, you don't have all these kind of things that you're like used to doing in League of Legends. And there's
Right.
so many like untold rules in League of Legends that no one
Hmm.
says unless you don't do it, and then you only learn about it when people are drilling into you like how terrible you are at the game and
Yeah.
telling you don't know this, and that's when you learn how to do it. So it's a pretty
Right.
toxic game.
It feels terrible.
It's so bad, but so
Like,
much fun. And I put too much money in the game.
oh my God, I feel
Uh,
that. I feel that. It's been so long since I've like played or spent money on skins, but back when I used to play a lot, I spent a lot on skins that I shouldn't have, and I regret it.
oh yeah, no, like I still spend money on skins. I only play ARAM, but like I saw the new set skin. I'm like, gotta get it,
Yeah,
gotta get it.
they just released the new like witch cat girl Nico, and I'm
Yeah.
like, how can you market directly to me like this?
How
I'm
dare
not
you?
even
You know
playing
me
your
too
game
well.
anymore.
No, exactly. Like League of Legends knows how to make me want to buy their skins. Darn you!
Right, right.
It's like I don't even play as that champion, but I want the skin.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it so much. There's been times where I've specifically gone out of my way to like learn a character just because of a skin they have.
Oh
Like,
yeah, like you have made me want to play as this one champion, definitely.
yeah, I definitely get that.
Uh,
Otherwise, I don't know. I don't really hate a lot of games. Most games that I play, I kind of like, even the like quote unquote bad ones, just because they're still fun in that way, right?
mm,
I
like
think like I don't know. I'm like scrolling through some of the games that I have or have played, and I just can't find that much. I guess
yeah,
like a game that I wouldn't say I hate it, but it can do some hilarious things in terms of making me yell at people is Uno.
oh really?
Yeah.
I
uh
don't know. I don't know the feeling. I haven't played Uno in forever.
Yeah, I don't have the clip anymore. It got lost somewhere in the internet, sadly. But
Oh.
there was like a famous time early on in my streaming career where I was playing Uno with a couple people, and I got my turn skipped so many times and draw fours and draw twos so many times that I had 24 cards before I was allowed to play.
Uh,
And I like popped off so hard about it. I was like, no, you can't do this to
no!
me.
Uno!
Yeah.
That
So
sounds fun. That sounds fun.
that's one of those situations for sure. Otherwise, I don't know. I just kind of like games. I don't really have any games I really hate for the most
Hmm.
part.
No, I agree. I agree. Like most of the games that I like don't like are just games that like are either designed to not like get over it. You know, like, I didn't
Yeah,
like get over it, but it's kind of designed for you to not like it at all.
sure. And like
But yeah.
the funny thing is that it's hard for me to dislike games because those types of rage games and stuff that are designed to make you like angry at them or dislike them, I love that. I love those types of games. I like go out of my way to seek games like that out and play them sometimes, and I don't know why. I do not know why, but I've always
That's
been
an
like it.
interesting thing. Yeah, no, I gotta say that's unique. That's different. Definitely different. You go
Hmm.
out to find the games that make you pissed off so you can play them.
It's always really funny whenever I play something like Getting Over It. Like I actually did it recently, like a couple weeks ago or something, and people will be like, "How are you not getting angry at this?" And I'll be like, "What do you mean? It's not that bad."
Oh yeah,
I'm
no,
just
no,
like
no.
I'm just
Cookie can vouch. I never got mad at that game.
mhm.
Never. Ever.
I'm just really chill about games. If it's meant to be a rage game, then I laugh when I fall, you know? I think the
Exactly.
angriest that I've like gotten at a game might be like a Souls game, maybe like
Oh,
Elden
okay.
Ring or like
Yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Souls 3 or something. But like even those, I love them. I don't really like get mad at them for the long run. I just get angry sometimes about like certain things that happen or whatever.
No, I kind of agree with that. Definitely with the Souls games. We're gonna do
Hmm.
one more spin, and then we're gonna move on to our questions.
Okay.
I love these spins. I love these spins. Also, I've
Me
noticed
too.
you talk with your hands a lot, don't you?
I do, yeah.
I love the Souls games. I do too, actually. I do too. We already talked about this before stream, but let's talk about this right now. Are you a cat
Mm.
person or a dog person?
Well, the obvious answer is to say I'm a fox person, but
Ah,
I'm
no, I see, I see.
probably a cat person at this point. I've gone back and forth in my life. I like them both a lot, realistically, but I'm probably a cat person overall. Cats are just like really chill. They
Yeah,
vibe with me well because like
yeah,
dogs can be really needy. You can have to like spend a lot of time like taking care of dogs, whereas like cats are just chill. Sometimes they'll be like demanding your attention or whatever, but like I just exist with cats, right? So
hmm
I think on average I'm probably a cat person, but I also really love dogs. So
No, I agree. Dogs are great and all, but like, yeah, cats is where it's at. Definitely cats is where it's at.
yeah, I like them both a lot. But if I was gonna like pick one for a pet, on average I would probably pick cats.
I would pick cats too, myself personally. All right, so
Hmm.
are you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
You are a fox VTuber.
Yes.
There's a lot of fox VTubers out there, aren't they?
Yeah, there's actually quite a few.
hmm So my question for you is, what do you bring to the VTuber community that helps you stand out?
Mm-mm. Well, for starters, I'm an Arctic fox, and there are a couple other Arctic foxes, but it is a little bit more niche, a little bit more uncommon. And, I got the whole winter theming and the whole like mint theming or whatever going on with that. But also, I think that compared to other foxes, I don't know any others that have my magnificent hair drills and the big fluffy tail like I do. Some
I
have
had the
one or the
drills.
other, maybe, but
I like the head drills. They're definitely cool.
mhm,
Gives
they're
me
kind of
Danganronpa vibes.
yeah, yeah, like Celestia Ludenberg.
Yep, exactly. I knew you would have a feeling of that.
I love her. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's really rare for me to find other VTubers that have hair drills at all in the first place,
Mm.
especially like Fox Girl VTubers. And then you add on the, thing about like Arctic Fox Girl VTubers, and it's like I don't know any others that are quite like me in that regard. I feel like I'm a pretty unique concept in that I have just a couple. I have just a few overlapping elements that maybe aren't too incredibly unique on their own, but together they make a different package.
Exactly. I love it. I love it. Okay, now let's get
Hmm.
Chat involved. Chad, what do you see that makes her stand out a little bit different than other foxes? I'm pretty sure you guys have your reasons why you watch this amazing fox VTuber, over other fox VTubers. Bet you guys
Oh
have some.
wow.
Ah, ah. Wait. I just mentally just copied you. What did you say?
Oh wow.
A wah? A wah. That's
Yeah.
interesting. I never heard that one before. Is that what foxes do? Do foxes do that?
Mm, well, foxes are typically known for their like screaming and their con, but I do often do awa or
Ah, wah.
uwu
Love
or
the color.
awawa.
Ah, wah. No, I love it. I love it. That's adorable. It's
I'm a
adorable.
fox through and through. I make many noises.
Make all the
It's hard
noises.
to say
Oh,
what I say.
true. I try, but it didn't work out very well. You did it more cute. I think you just do it cuter. I think that's the main thing. You just do it cuter. I love the
Well,
palette
thank
too.
you.
The color palette is actually
Thank
really well
you.
done.
Yeah, I got the whole ground,
You got the ground. You got the
brown and
ground. I'm
green.
set. I'm
That's
good.
brown and green, also known as ground.
Yeah, also got the brown ground.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And
Exactly.
bream.
And bream, you got the ground and breams all wrapped up into the nice little poulet.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But yeah, I got brown, green, pink, and white are my main colors basically. My last design was like pink, blue, green, and white. So I switched it up a little bit to be more mint chocolatey now. But
See. You look
yeah,
very sweet.
thank you.
See what I did there. The first time I was in her chat, she stopped the ads 3 times so that we can talk in chat. I felt so loved. Aw,
Aw.
you gotta do that. You gotta do that. I love it.
Yeah, I try to keep aware of when my ads are playing and stuff because I don't want to like spend time talking to someone when they can't hear me and
Mm,
then like they feel bad because they don't feel acknowledged and I feel bad because they just I did acknowledge them but they didn't hear it. Like it sucks, right? So I try to
yeah.
be aware of when the ads are playing and stuff. And if I need to, I'll totally just push them back as far as I can because like I don't know. I treasure being able to talk to people. I think that like
Oh
a really
yeah.
big part of what helps me stand out as a VTuber is that I do form genuine connections with people. I like really being friends with people and like knowing people, right?
I agree. That's actually a really good thing to do, and I think more people should do that, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Well, like, I used to just turn off ads. I was like, you know what, ads are dumb. I don't like ads at all. I wanted to remove them completely. I don't care if I get like a penny here and there from ads.
Right,
I'll just turn them off. But then I found out Twitch just puts ads in your streams anyway, even if you turn them off. So like the only way you really can have like actual consistently of just talking to your fans is putting that pre-roll scheduling thing. So I just put it as like small as possible, as long, like as short as possible, as not as frequent as possible. Yeah, and the minimum is 3 minutes per hour. Yeah, which is it's dumb. Dumb.
I've been like going back and forth on how to handle them, and I've been turning them off and turning them on and reducing the time and increasing the time and stuff. And I don't really know which one's better, if I would prefer to have just the pre-rolls with no other ads, or if I prefer to have mid-rolls with no pre-rolls, because often I'll find the mid-rolls are very invasive. I'll have to like specifically take time to be like, okay, an ad's gonna play, I'm gonna pause everything and like just not do anything for a little bit.
Definitely.
Like, that's fine. It is nice to know that I don't have pre-rolls, so when people hop in, when people like raid or like stop by for the first time, I'm not gonna like miss the chance to like say hello to them or something. But also, mid-rolls are annoying.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like that's why I thought if I make it so that at least the longest ad that will play is at least like 30 seconds, I thought that a little bit more manageable, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I've seen people with like 3-minute long like ads. I'm like, nah. I usually always like just jump off of it whenever I see like any longer than a minute. So 30 minutes, I'm like, okay, I can chill for like 30 minutes. I can do that. So that's why I make sure all my ads at least as short as 30 minutes long.
Right. I really like the once an hour 30-second ad, because that's not that bad.
Yep, that's what I do.
Make a point of pointing it out when it happens, but I'm pretty sure that doing the 1 hour 30-second ad means you will get pre-rolls occasionally, like during the middle sections of that, which like it's not ideal. It's not ideal. It is a little bit better, but it's not ideal.
0. I'm flickering. I'm flickering.
Oh, flickering.
Am I? Doesn't seem like I am.
No, seems okay to me. I can like vibrate. Kind of like flickering.
Can I flicker right now too? Right, not for me. Okay, cool. So I don't know, 0. Maybe your connection's flunky, maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Stinky connection.
Stinky connection, just at my end, no worries. But thank you, 0. Like, I really do appreciate when you guys do that. Like, chat, you have no idea how much I appreciate when you guys tell me something's wrong. Because, like, I've done, like, hours worth of streams, and then someone was like, hey, your sound's off. I'm like, what? No one has told me this entire time. Yeah. You have no idea. I love it when you guys do that. Like, trust me, I really do appreciate it.
It's such a lifesaver if like my stream audio is even like a bit too low, or my game is too loud, or like some problem is happening, or like I mute myself by accident. Like it is such a lifesaver to be told that, because otherwise I'll come back and be like, no.
like don't ever feel bad for pointing stuff out like that, because it does help us out immensely. Definitely. Going back to what someone else said really quick. Minty is a super helpful and nice friend that supports you if you need help with anything. She's really a great and amazing friend. I'm glad I met her. She helped me become a better person for myself and others in other ways. That's Asto. That's nice.
That's so sweet. Thank you, Asto. I do my best. I try to be, I don't know, accepting. I like all my life have been friends with outcasts, right? Like people who are bullied, people who aren't as popular, people who like struggle with social issues or whatever. So I have lots of experience with that. I'm kind of one of you, right? So I like to make sure that I'm accepting and like able to help people like grow and stuff, and like help people with problems when they have them and stuff like that. I like to do what I can to help out in the little ways that I can.
Good. I like it. Keep doing it. Keep being amazing. Keep it being amazing.
Thank you.
Of course, Kat said, I just love that Yuki's super positive about any topic that she's talking about, and even less than the happy ones. Even less than happy ones. Yeah. Just sub to Minty so that you don't have ads. Yay!
True. If you just subscribe, you don't have ads at all.
Yeah, there you
So,
go.
fun fact reminder, by the way, you can use your Amazon Prime, Twitch
Prime,
Prime, or whatever
yeah.
to subscribe to TrickcoGaming to not have any ads.
Wow, throwing an ad for me. Thank you, thank you. But no, I preach. Thank you. But yeah, yeah, I've got ads. Yeah, if you just subscribe to them, that's usually the best way to not support your favorite VTuber and streamer, or FleshTuber, as much as possible. But also,
Wait,
it does
Lil
make it so you don't have to have
Asto
any of
just
those
subscribed. Thank
subscribing.
you.
Speaking of which, thank you,
Let's
Asto, for the
go.
subscribe. I much appreciate. Thank you.
That's so based of you.
So base, so pogger. Is that something people still say? Pogger, right?
Yeah,
I'm not too old.
poggers.
I'm not too old.
I say
right?
poggers all the time. I actually have a redeem anybody can push in my chat, and if they push it, I just go, poggers!
Poggers. If I did that, all my associates will come up to me and be like, "Pogger." I'm like, "Shut up." You have no idea,
Pogger?
like
I hardly know her. Bum, bum, bum.
I love that. Pogger. I hardly know her. That's a good one. I should say that more often. Okay, all right. Let's get back. That's one thing about these interviews that I love the much is that it was so casual and so chill that we go
Yeah.
off topic so much, and I love it so much. Yes,
The
let's
best
put
types of
poggers.
interviews.
Yes, best times in interviews. I agree. Again, thank you for the subscribe. I much appreciate. Love off topic. Okay, so this is a nice little treat for your fans, for a little like snippet, kind of a upcoming, little behind the scenes futuristic kind of style. What games are you looking forward to stream this year?
Well, I want to finish Pokemon Legends Arceus. I never finished that game. It's been like a while since I've played it, but I had a lot of fun at the beginning of it. I really want to pull that back up and play through the rest of it sometime soon.
Oh, cool.
So that's a big one on my list. Another thing that some people probably already know is that I've been obsessed with Guilty Gear Strive recently.
Oh.
It's the first fighting game that I've really actually been able to feel like I'm getting good at and like get into, and I want to stream tons of it. I want to stream tons of it. So
Do it.
probably that one.
Mm-hmm.
Other things I'm looking forward to playing, of course, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will be coming out at some point. And fun fact for some people who might not know this, I have a big surgery coming up in December, and the games come out just before that. So I might be able to play a little bit of it before then, but then it's going to be a little while before I get back to streaming. So
No worries. We'll support you. Support.
thank you. I'll squeeze in as much of it as I can, probably. So that's a big one I'm excited for. I'm mostly excited for getting back to it after the surgery, though.
Makes sense.
And there's the new Sonic game. I don't know if you've heard about that, Sonic Frontiers, which like I probably have my hopes up too high, knowing the track record of new Sonic games. But also, I love Sonic, so
Go for it.
I'm
Turn your head
excited
blue.
for it.
Turn the blue.
I can turn blue. Should I turn blue?
Turn blue.
Okay,
While-
let me turn blue.
While you're turning blue, we also have a stretch redeem, so we need to stretch together. When any redeem that you have that gets put into a chat. Oh look, I love the.
I'm
short hair.
blue.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have.
The blue screen.
Yeah, the blue screen. I forgot, so it looks a little
Change it
awkward.
back. Change it back.
Change it back. It's nice blue. I love the blue, but yeah, I just realized.
Thank you.
Blue.
Hello, I'm back.
She turned invisible for a little bit, just turned like kind of invisible. But yeah, any redeem that you put onto my chat, you also have to do. So we have the stretch redeem, okay?
I will also stretch.
Hey, stretch, everyone in chat also has to stretch. It's all have to stretch. Yeah. Then they stretch going. Get those sounds out.
Big stretch.
And now we have to hydrate. So make sure you get your
Oh,
water.
yes, absolutely. Stay hydrated.
Love it. I'm here for the water. I'm here to water the streamers. Yes, please water streamers. Hi, Zen. Hi.
Gotta
Zen-
keep the
Zen's
chat
another
nice
person I
and
interviewed.
moist.
Yeah, keep us moist. Get our lips moist.
Hello,
Zen's
Zen.
another one. Zen's another really great VTuber. Also, she's host a VTuber group. This is also really cool.
Ooh, that's really cool. I'll have
Yeah.
to check them out.
Most moist the foxed. I feel like that has a different connotation.
Yeah, there's Minty Yukime. But
Yeah.
moist Yukime is a little different.
Yeah, I don't think you want this chocolate to melt that quickly. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it might be a little not ideal.
Not ideal, not ideal. But yeah, little right before that, Angel was saying that like that was also like a tweet you reacted to. She fangirled about it. She loves you. She loves you. I was gonna
That's so
say that.
sweet.
Oh,
I try my best to make sure I I don't know, am available to people in that way, like talking on Twitter and like being on Discord and stuff, like being open to like, collabs, interviews and stuff. Like I try my best to be available.
makes sense. Makes sense. No, I definitely agree. Be available for your fellow community. Definitely. And yes, then that's how I found her. I found you, my minty friend. Through my whole addiction of VTubers on my scroll to Twitter, and I saw your VTuber model. I was like, I like it. I would like to have you on my show, and I asked, and you came.
Aw.
It was great. So yep, I saw cute VTuber Fox, and I wanted to have her on my show. Pretty much exactly.
Well, thank you.
Oh, definitely. Thank you for being on my show again. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Also, you like my chair? You like my Hero Academia chair? I appreciate.
I do love the chair. Also, it's really good.
There's a new season out right now. This is hyped. I'm super hyped.
That's so cool. I need to catch up on it. I'm a little behind on my hero.
Definitely check it out. There's a villain arc you can watch out when you see all the villains and like.
I do love the
Definitely.
villains. So
You like it. You like it. It gets bloody, like really bloody. It's crazy. But like, for like kind of a kid show, like I know My Hero is definitely more an adult show than a kid show, but like a lot of kids like My Hero, so to see like that in a regular TV show is kind of like, whoa, that's crazy. I know.
Yeah, kind of like more of like the teenager kind of audience for that one.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel that. Kind of like Dragon Ball Z or something.
Yeah, exactly. But even some of the new, like even some of the Dragon Ball Z on like Toonami got censored. So like.
Oh yeah,
I feel
fair.
like My Hero didn't get censored. I was like, wow, going all aggressive on this.
Definitely, yeah.
Another tidbit, another little fun thing for my chat, for your chat specifically. What games are you looking forward to playing with your fans?
Ooh, so that's actually a really good question because I haven't been doing it as much lately.
Oh no!
I've been on like it's been a while since I've played games with my chat, but I used to play a ton and I want to get back to it. I used to play a lot of Pokemon Unite with my chat.
Oh.
And I'm going to do more of that because Pokemon Unite is getting a ton of updates and it's like really, really cool. I really, really like Pokemon Unite. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but
I am.
it's like, yeah. Just like League of Legends if it wasn't as stressful and was Pokemon related.
I know, right? No, I definitely
So-
played that. It was fun, definitely, when I played it, definitely.
I really like it. It's very easy to get people to join you on stream and stuff because it just puts up a code there for people to join on their Switch and whatever. So really nice and casual for that. I want to play more Mario Kart with people. Mario Kart's really fun online.
Do it.
And it's been a while since I've done marbles, but I want to play marbles. I don't know if
Do
you
it.
go to marble streams at all, but they can be really, really fun because everybody just gets to put their little exclamation point play in chat and they get a little marble and it's just a little game of chance, but it's fun. It's mesmerizing to watch the little marbles roll around and some people have better luck than others. I have a running joke about my friend Tolani, who's like a turtle VTuber, who always wins the races. Every time she wins, it's like slow and steady wins the race yet again.
Yet again. I love it. That's great. I think that's great. I played a little bit of marbles before, and they were fun, but I usually just use that as a way to like eat away some time. Like say like a game got updated and I don't have anything to really do, or like say like I'm in like a queue for something and it's taking for a long time to actually play it. Then I'll pop in marbles to like fill up the time.
Right. It's very nice for that. I also like want to play Jackbox games again. They can be hard sometimes with chat, but there's also like, I don't remember the name of it. But speaking of like Yanners inspiring me to do things earlier, she was playing this game where she had to draw a word and the chat was able to guess what it was until they like figured out what it was or whatever. And that looked like a really fun game. I really want to play that. It's kind of
Sounds
like
like
Scribblio.
Pictionary. Like, oh,
Sort of,
Scripio.
yeah.
Okay.
Pictionary also. It's basically like that, but with your chat, which is really cool.
That's cool. Do it.
It's called like Drawly or something. I don't know. I
Oh.
don't remember off top.
Just look up on Google Pictionary, but Chad gives the answers.
Right.
Probably find it.
And then another one I really like is words on stream. I'm a big
Oh.
word game person. I really like
Ah.
word games. I have a for being a anime girl who is known for being airheaded and like making dumb mistakes and being stupid. I know a lot of big words. So
Hey, go for it.
I really like words on stream because it's just like a game where you and your chat all together have to guess different like decodings of a string of letters. And it's like it's really fun. It's really fun. I once on my stream had some like really cracked players going at it, and we got to like level 134 or something, which
Wow.
I will never get back there again. But
It was
but it
in
was
the
a-
time. It's a
Yeah,
history
but-
of time.
still fun to play.
Oh, it's nice. I like it. Is it
Mhm.
Gartic show?
I like Gartic Phone. I think Words on Stream is made by the same people who made Gartic Phone, I think. I don't know if Gartic Show is something different, but
I think they were talking about with the one with the
the drawing
picture.
game?
Yeah, the drawing one.
oh man, I don't remember off top. It's like it's got like draw in the name, I think. It's Let me see if I
Gartic
can
show.
find
Gartic
it.
show. Look up Gartic
Oh,
show.
it is called just Drawy. Drawy. Yeah.
Oh, there
very
you go then.
simple. Just Drawy.
Nice. Okay, well, there we go. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So now, let's get into the questions that all chat has been wanting to get to know more of. That is your body.
Ooh. Okay.
I mean, your
All right.
model. Your model. What's your thoughts into the design of your model? Oh, yeah, I totally meant that.
Well, it's actually funny because the start of my design began with the whole like winter and like mint theming, right? So before I was a fox girl, I just knew that I wanted to be winter themed and like mint themed then. And then it occurred to me like, oh well, I love foxes, I love fox girls. One of my like favorite OCs was like a ruby OC that was a fox girl. So I went in to my design with fox girl and winter and mint as my design elements, and then I was like I also want to be like an idol girl because like that's a really common VTuber thing and I think that's fun. And
Can you do the little piece thing?
yeah, I can do the little piece thing. I can also do like a whole wink,
Yeah, you
but it
go,
makes my hair
perfect.
go away.
Oh no. Still adorable.
Here.
Still adorable.
We'll just pretend that hair's not there.
There you go. I like that. Actually, I like the one drill. The one drill is a pretty nice feature. I like it.
Yeah, I typically only wear the one drill. I call this my gamer mode.
Gamer mode. You know how you tie back your hair?
Yeah, exactly. Because it's really funny because I sit on the right side of the screen, so whenever I have this drill on, it kind of covers up some of the game sometimes. So I'll turn off this one and be like, okay, it's time to game. Takes
Time to
down the
game,
hair.
guys. Game mode activated. Love it. I love it.
But yeah, so initially those were my design elements, was just like those like concepts, and then I ended up going to my artist. Her name is Daisy. Her handle is like Per Orange. Some people probably know her, but she's my model artist. And it was really funny because I gave her all those elements and she came back to me with a design. And I didn't really like ask for this, but she kind of drew me very well endowed.
Wait. I
And,
didn't even notice. What are you talking about? What?
Yeah, I know. No, it's understandable. Very minor detail. A lot
Oh,
of
it's
people kind of don't
minors.
really pay attention to it.
No one ever paid attention to that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, who would, right? Who would?
Yeah, it's all about the
That
eyes
would be
and the
prude.
ears.
That would
and
be
the-
prude.
Yeah. We're all gentlemen. All gentlemen, all classy. None of those
Yeah.
eye trackers ever go in that area, obviously.
Right. Definitely,
Obviously.
definitely.
Sorry, I got distracted. What?
But so yeah, she drew me pretty well endowed, and I was like, I wasn't thinking about this. I wasn't really expecting or planning that, but I kind of love it. And it only went from there. So that was where the design came from. And then when I redesigned into this new design, everything kind of just stayed on that level, but even a little bit more. So, the whole mommy minty thing
Yeah, mommy minty.
has
Mommy
its
minty.
origins in that in some ways.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Well,
Mhm.
like you have to have milk with chocolate, right? So there you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
That works
I
perfectly.
have a lot of people ask me sometimes if I taste like mint or what flavor I am, and
Whoa,
I
whoa.
say yes.
Yes, that's the best way
Mint
to answer it.
chocolate.
Mint chocolate. Yes, yes. So for those who need to know, tastes like mint chocolate. There you go.
Mhm,
All right. Well,
mhm.
what other like emotes or animations can you do?
I have a couple cool ones.
That's good.
So first of all, let me zoom in here. Hi.
Oh,
Um,
close up, close up.
I can get close up and I can do my tongue
Mm,
out, flap.
that.
I can be angry.
Oh, angry, angry.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I can get stars in my eyes because I'm
Ah,
super excited all the time.
yay. And little fangs, little fangs. Of course,
Uh-huh.
adorable
I do have my
fangs.
little things.
Ah, love it, love it.
I can get the yandere face.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That totally does not do something for me at all. Totally does not. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Of
No,
course not.
obviously not.
Very scary and threatening.
Yes, yes, that's the only thing
That's
that's
all.
going on. That's
That's
the
the only
only
thing
thing.
it does.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it doesn't do anything else, obviously.
I can cry. It can
Oh,
be really sad if
so
you like
sad.
hurt my feelings.
It looks like the steam from the coffee is making you sad.
Yeah.
Mm.
It doesn't have peppermint in it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I put caramel.
Oh, and then let me zoom back out. As you already saw once, I can dab.
Yes, yes. I love the dab. Best dab.
I can. Okay, I have a question that I
Oh,
maybe
okay.
should have asked earlier.
Oh,
but
yeah.
or do you allow swearing on your stream?
No, you can swear as much as you want. Like, trust me, I've had a lot of swearing on my stream from VTubers.
Okay, okay. Well, typically when I do this emote, I say, "Fluff you."
Love you. Wow. Those are the people who really want to know how you taste. That's usually a good answer.
Yeah. They ask me that and I hit him with it. I hit him with the fluff you.
Love you.
I can also shrug.
It is what it is.
Sometimes
It
it is what it is.
Yes. Makes sense. Makes sense.
I can do a little dance. The dance is fun too
This is very
because
distracting.
at the end I praise the sun.
Yes, praise the sun. Praise the sun. Everyone praise the sun. Go outside, touch some grass, and praise the sun. Exactly. Mother fluffer. Whoa, Jackal. Whoa, whoa. The language.
I have no. If anybody, if someone asks how I taste, that's fine. But if they ask if they can have a taste, I'm like, no, I don't know about that one. This isn't what I agreed to.
You can ask, but no taste. No taste. No taste.
And then, of course, I have the wink.
Love it. I love it.
And I can also wave.
I like it. I like it.
Which is funny
Adorable.
because I also just have regular hand tracking, so I can just kind of wave to you normally.
Well, see, that's what I've noticed. I noticed like every now and then your hand will just come up and start doing things. Like you talk with your
Yep.
hands a lot, don't you?
I do. Yeah, I can talk with my hands. I can do little grabbies. I can count.
Whoa,
I
whoa.
can go 1, 2, 3,
Wow.
whatever comes after 3.
4, 5. It's go straight to 5.
Yeah, that one. 5.
So guys, you always know that she can't count. She goes from 3 to 5. She never talks about 4. We don't talk about 4.
We don't talk about 4 here.
Yeah, no 4, no 4.
Rule number 4 of Fight Club. We don't talk about rule number 4 of Fight Club.
Yeah, we do not talk about 4. 4 is forbidden. Forbidden.
And then the last thing I can do here is I can do a little
True.
point.
That's what happens when you get rated. Like, follow that person.
Yeah, make sure to go follow this person right here.
Yeah, see, it's perfect. It's perfect.
This person right here being TrickcoGaming, by the way. Make sure to follow Trick.
Oh, thank you. Much appreciate. And you should also follow the amazing Minty over here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
But yeah.
My shout out for my Twitch is super because ever since they updated and they did that new shout out thing that Twitch likes to put in, it removes all like other people's shout out stuff, and like
Yeah.
I had to redo it
haven't-
again.
I haven't like messed with the new like collab shout out the feature thing, but they like they gave me the thing that was like, you're out in the beta to try out the like collab feature, and I'm like, what do you mean? I collab with people all the time already.
Yeah, no, I don't really
Like,
need. I only need to
I
do
kind of
that.
have my stuff figured out.
Yeah, and then, like you can now shout out people. And I'm like,
Hooray!
hey, how did that happen? Did someone do that? Cookie, were you freaking amazing? And did you do that? Because I did not do that. I tried to do that, but then I ended up not doing that. Oh, it was you. Okay, cool. Yeah, so go check her out.
Thank
I
you.
do like the idea. I do like the idea that you can like click on it and follow without leaving the stream. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think that is a cool way to have that happen, because like a problem with the normal shout outs that we do typically is they'll just be a regular link, so people might click on it and go away from the stream by accident,
Mm.
and like they might not necessarily have wanted to, and then they'll come back and they'll get a pre-roll ad, and it's like, no.
And then they just stop. No, I agree. So I do like that kind of thing, but I like doing this too, which would normally put your link in there as well, but then also shows up on the screen too, so anyone can see it. But I had to change that. later.
Right.
But yeah, give her a follow. Give her a follow if you haven't yet. Definitely.
Mhm.
Even if it works on
Thank
mobile
you.
too, which is nice. I see. I love it.
That is really cool. That is really cool. I know that mobile shout outs are like not a thing that worked before, so that's actually really cool.
That is really cool. Any other models you want to show off to us? Because I know you were showing some really awesome models before.
Yeah, so
Some different colors.
the main one that I made a long time ago that I like to show off is my altar form, which is like
Alter
but
Minty.
evil.
Evil Minty.
I'm evil.
Evil Minty. Oh my god, is Evil Minty perfect.
I can go all the way up here, and since I'm evil, I can say the fuck word.
Oh snap! No fluff. No fluff is given. No fluff is given.
Yeah, it's a pretty funny like running joke in my streams and stuff. When people switch to altar form, they'll then redeem the like what is my fluff you one. So instead of fluff you, it'll be fuck you.
Oh snap! That's nice. That's nice. Is very on par with your evilness. Very on par. With your
Yeah.
evilness.
So this is me but evil. And then some of the other ones I like are, I have this one I like, which is my monochrome minty form, kind of like Oreo theme.
Yeah, I like
sort
the
of,
Oreo one. I like
a little
Oreos.
bit.
I like Oreos.
It's pretty nice. I like this one.
Nice. Yay! I like this one. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very arty. Very
And
arty.
then I also really like my one that I call, wait for it,
I like Oreos. Oh, strawberry.
pepperminty.
Oh, peppermint. Yes.
Because like I'm pink peppermint.
Yeah, you're right.
Strawberry works too. Kind of like a strawberry sunrise kind of thing.
Nice.
Strawberry lemonade.
Ooh, yes. Pepperminty with strawberry. Actually, peppermint and strawberry probably wouldn't taste very good. Maybe. I don't know.
Probably not. Probably not. And then of course we have to have a regular human girl,
Oh.
not a fox. Hi.
Not a fox. Totally not a fox. Totally not a fox.
I'm just a regular human girl. My
Human.
name is
She's-
Yukimae, you know.
She's totally human. She's very human.
I when I made this one, a lot of people made jokes about it. It's like some like soccer mom stole your outfit.
Talk about story outfit.
And then the last one I have, I already showed the blue one off. Didn't really work properly. But
Unfortunately.
I also have
Hey!
this one,
Is the pumpkin spice one? It's pumpkin spice.
pumpkin spice. Yeah, I call it my like Firefox form.
Yes, Firefox. I love it. I love it. I think that's cool. Go check out the male outfit. Whoa, male. Go check male outfit. Yes, when you want to go see the mailman, that's the outfit you go for.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I don't know if a lot of people know about Spice and Wolf, but you remind me of Hollow a little bit.
Oh, I could see that. Yeah. And then one last thing to show off here is my old model, actually.
Oh, old model. Let's see how going back in time.
Hi.
Oh, look at it. You look adorable.
I'm a lot more baby. Yeah.
Very
I
baby,
was,
but very adorable.
I was a lot more baby before. Yeah. It's really funny because when you see this model side by side with my new one, a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's like you grew up." It's like older sister,
You grew
little
up.
sister.
Yeah, you went from baby idol to mommy milkers.
Basically, yeah.
No, I love it.
So
I like
this one doesn't have as many fun emotes and expressions and stuff though, so I'm gonna go back to my normal one.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, so this is one of my favorite questions to ask because it's always unique and different. whenever I hear it, and it's not as obvious that people think it is. But the question I want to ask you now is, what is your favorite part about your own design? What's your personal favorite part?
My favorite part of my design. Well, it's hard for me not just to say like the big tail.
The tail's pretty good. I love the
I
tail.
do love my tail a lot, but if I was gonna pick like a specific favorite part, it's probably just like the hair drills,
Mm-hmm.
because like they're sort of my iconic thing. They're like one of the defining features of my design. Whenever I make like alternate outfits or alternate designs, a really common like element that I like to bring thematically is like the hair drills, and I guess also like the white hair, pink eyes combination.
Yes, that's actually very unique and different. I like it. I like it.
Hmm There's not that many characters with pink eyes. I remember when I sought out to like give myself the like pink eyes with like the hearts in them and stuff. I went and I looked up some other characters with pink eyes, and it was like, there's not that many. Like, there's like Nezuko from Demon Slayer. She's got pink eyes, but like, I don't know that many otherwise that do. Even amongst VTubers, it's pretty rare as a trait. So
Yandere's
I really
usually
like
have pink
them.
eyes.
That's true. That's true. Or like red sometimes, but
Yeah.
yeah.
The red ones are usually the ones you want to stay away from. The pink ones are usually okay, a little bit. She'll just tie you up and just not feed you for a couple days. But the red ones is the ones you really have to worry about for.
Those are the ones that they pull out the knife.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know I don't do research on yanderes. No, obviously, I don't know these things.
No, of course not.
No,
That would be degenerate.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like who gets into a girl that's obsessed with you all the time and just loves to be with you and will kill anyone around you that doesn't see the same thing? Who does that? Come on,
Yeah, definitely couldn't be me.
Yeah, no,
definitely
me
couldn't be
either.
me.
Yeah, no, it definitely couldn't be me. Awesome. I love it. Alright, so we can go into this, so it's up to you if you have one, but let's go into it right now. What's your lore?
Yeah, so I actually do have an entire light novel that I wrote for myself back before I started being a VTuber. Not like a completed light novel, it's just like 4 chapters of light novels, basically. But my lore is still something that I'm kind of working on developing in terms of making a more properly fleshed out full story. However, the novel that I have written starts with me being a kitsune who is young and trying to train to be an apprentice shrine maiden. So I'm not quite a shrine maiden yet, but I'm working on it. But I don't like being a shrine maiden, and I'm bad at it. I don't study well, I don't do my duties well, because I'd rather be an idol. So in the meantime, before I can become an idol, I'm streaming to kind of prepare for that and practice for it. So then things kind of changed after that first design, where I was like the idol girl, the like shrine maiden. Now I have quit the shrine maiden thing entirely, and I still want to be an idol, but for the time being, I've opened up a magical bakery, and now I run an isekai cafe.
Oh, nice. Isekai Cafe. I love it.
I call it the Winter's Dream Cafe.
Oh, that's adorable. I love it.
But yeah, that's basically my lore. Is I was a kitsune who failed at being a shrine maiden, tried to be an idol girl by being a streamer, and then I opened up a bakery.
Seems like a logical process, definitely.
Yeah.
When I think
Still
of
working on the whole idol thing and streaming and whatnot, of course. But
go for it. One day you'll get there. You'll get there.
Thank you. Yeah, I still have my heart set on it. I'll still try.
Yes, I love it. Psycho Mantis? What?
Oh my god.
I love Psycho Mantis. He's my favorite
There's a
boss fight in Metal Gear Solid.
Psycho Mantis is pretty cool. The whole plug the controller into the other slot thing is pretty cool.
Right? I told that to like a really close friend of mine, pretty much my girlfriend. Actually, he is my girlfriend. I don't know why I said it that way. That was really awkward. I told my girlfriend about this boss fight, and like she like wow, that would freak me out if that kind of stuff happened. I was like, no, it's so freaking cool. That like he reads your memory card and like tells you like, oh yeah, like you played Castlevania, and you like what? Like Psycho Mantis, I can't gush about this as much as I can, but like Psycho Mantis is literally to this day the coolest, best boss fight in all of gaming, and I will fight you for that. I'll fight you. Right.
That's super valid. Would you believe that I've never actually played a Metal Gear Solid game?
What? It's so good. It's so
I
good. Love it.
really like them. I know a lot about them because I've seen a lot of people play them. I've seen lots of memes, lots of posts about it, and they seem really fun. There's so many cool mechanics and moments in those games. I know like so much about them, but I've never actually played one. maybe
Mhm.
maybe someday I can pull it up for stream or something. That could be
Definitely.
fun.
Do it. That'd be so cool. You'll figure it out. You'll love it. You'll love it. Metal Gear Solid 1. Yes, agreed. At least play Metal Gear Solid 1. You can play two. Like, I don't know. For me, as a huge Metal Gear Solid fan, I feel like you should play all of them because I feel like they all
Yeah.
work really well and they all have their pros and cons. But the first one's
I-
definitely the iconic one.
I honestly think I would like all of them. I just never have played them. So that'll be a fun experience to share on stream someday.
Yeah, I like the fourth one. I know it's very controversial, but I really like the fourth one a lot. It's
That's
not
fair,
really
that's
much of a
fair.
game. It's more like a movie, but yeah.
Sure, yeah. I just love the ridiculous stuff that happens in those games. Like I've seen so many ridiculous things happen and like God, I don't even remember which Metal Gear Solid game it is, but there's that one where the final boss turns into like a fighting game randomly for like one fight. And it's just
Yeah,
got,
that's
like,
four. That's four.
Okay, yeah. It just like suddenly it's like, what if there was just a whole new mechanic that was not used anywhere else in the
Nope.
game for this boss
And
fight?
just slap it. That's so cool, though. I know. I just like,
It
it's kind of like Near Automata. You know how it always changes the kind of gameplay
Yeah.
as the game goes on. You know, I think that's really cool.
Yes.
And they kissed. Yeah, they kind of kissed. Yeah, no, it's brothers. The technically kind of brothers. Let's not get into
Sort of,
lore.
not
Let's not
really.
get into lore. Let's not do the lore. That might be a can of worms we should not open.
I definitely don't
Smoking is
know
bad.
that much about it. I just I just know certain like big bullet point things like that, which are really cool.
Mhm.
Which would be really funny if I ever played them because I would get to like a meme or something and be like, "Oh my god, it's the thing! It's the thing!"
It's the thing. It's like, Colonel, my ass cheek just keeps on alerting the guards. it's like no, that's the meme. I'm doing the meme. Yeah,
Like I don't know which game it's a part of, but if I play them and I find the like character who says it's like one of my Japanese anime, I would probably lose my
yes,
shit.
that's the first game. It's the first game. It's
Oh
the
my
first
God.
game. Do it. All right. So let's get into a little more controversial. Otacon. I wish I could do his voice. It'd be so great. A little more controversial, but what's your thoughts on the VTuber community at the moment?
The VTuber community at the moment, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Well, in general, I think that the VTuber community is like pretty good. I think that there's been a lot of talk recently about how the VTuber community is not a community anymore, and instead it's a bunch of like smaller groups and stuff. And I don't really agree. I
Oh,
sort of
controversial,
understand why people say that, right? I get it, but it's kind of been that way the whole time. Like it's
Yeah.
not anything new. Like any online place or like streaming group or like community, it's going to be a subsect of a bunch of smaller communities that just
Mhm.
happens, right? In a
Yeah.
space, especially one as big as like the VTuber community, there's going to be subsects of groups that are around like these VTubers or these VTubers, or like there's like the communities for lewd tubers or like say so VTubers, or the ones that like music VTubers, or the ones that like gamers, or the ones that like fighting games or whatever. Like there's going to be subsects of the community, but I think the VTuber community at large, quote unquote, like community.
I love it. I love how you're like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, I gotta community
Community.
is really good because like we were talking about earlier, it's very accepting and welcoming. There's like not a place online, in my opinion, that's more welcoming and accepting of like people that are, you know, content creators and LGBT people and like different like groups and stuff. It's really good as a space for making friends and making like meaningful connections and finding new things that you would be interested in doing and like sharing anime. It's just like a little piece of anime and gamer communities and like streamer communities all put together. And I like it for that. It's kind of like a Venn diagram of those three, right?
No, I agree.
It's sort of like you have your gamers and your anime fans and your streamer community, and all three of them overlap, and in the middle is VTubers.
Yep, exactly. Like technically, like it's just social psychology. Really, it's just like
Hmm.
when we make communities, because communities form, and we just make associations with them, and it's our way for us to make sense of putting people in groups, because that's what humans do. We put things into
Right.
groups. That is how we
Hmm.
survive as a human race. Is that we will see something and we'll put it into a group that makes sense to us. So that's how
Right.
groups are coming. And when we
Mhm.
think of communities, we think of one big whole community, and there might be sub communities within this whole community thing. But I can see like both points. You know, I see that there's a
Yeah.
lot of different communities, and a lot of different groups. Because I know that if I try to mix Say So and Lewd VTubers together, they do not like each other at all, and they
Yeah,
will
there's
never.
a lot of tension there.
Exactly. So they don't want to consider themselves as the same community, which I can agree with. But also, there's like how Astro was saying, is a big tree, and all these are different branches of the same community.
Yeah.
You know, like they
Mhm.
all branch out and do kind of stuff, but they're pretty much all the same community. And in my opinion,
Definitely.
like I said in the beginning, this is probably the most welcoming and the most like kindest community I've did, because I've met with
Yeah.
so many people from so many different branches that I was able to be like, oh, these are lewd VTubers, and they have their own personality and their own like style, but they're still as welcoming
Right.
as ever. And then there's Say So VTubers who are also very like welcoming and stuff like that. So I know just
Mhm.
as a big community all on its own. Yeah, sorry about. Oh wait, is that how you can tell that there's ads?
Ad break.
Ad break.
Yeah. One
Does it
digit's
tell
fine.
you? Does it tell you like pre-roll ads when that like little like notification? Is that when the ads hit?
If you're on your stream manager on like
Yeah.
the creator dashboard, there should be like an ad manager that tells you, I think.
Yeah, I had a little like notification that says that pre-roll ads was
Yeah.
something. Okay, we're back. Okay, cool. I only put it for
Yep.
30 seconds, so usually it's pretty good. Okay,
Should
I
be
did not
over.
know.
Yeah, be back.
Awesome, awesome. Cool. Well, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Thank you for staying from the ad. I much appreciate. Hot take: Twitch should warn the viewers for ads. Yeah, you're right.
Honestly, I agree
They should
with
be
that.
there should be like a little countdown. You know, a little countdown.
Yeah. I try to like manually warn people whenever I see the timer coming. I'll be like, okay, we have an ad in a couple minutes, so like,
Yeah,
I'll try not to do anything too exciting.
not trying to do anything exciting. Like I'll pause my game really quick. You know, like oh man.
Right.
Yeah, it does. I don't have anything on here that tells me that there's gonna be an ad coming up. Do you just have to like kind of keep mind that like?
There should be like a little ad manager window on the stream manager on like the right side. Maybe your setup might be
Call
different,
ads.
but
Uh-huh.
it could be under like affiliate and then under ads. You might have to like turn it on or something. I don't know.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll look at that definitely. And Jackal, if you see White Claw ads, let me know because that'd be hilarious. Because I don't use White Claw. That's too much fun. Okay, so now that you guys are back, that's pretty much all I was saying is that, like it makes sense to us communities and like how we group communities together. But I think it is a pretty big community with sub communities within them. But
Yeah.
overall, you guys are pretty welcoming and awesome.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And I think that like when I say I disagree with people that are like making that take recently, the only reason I disagree is because like the take that's being made that I've been seeing a lot is that there is no VTuber community. It's just a bunch of smaller people in their communities. And it's like, sure, but that is the VTuber community.
Yeah,
Like,
I think you just I think those people are just trying to cause like controversy without actually doing it.
right. It's
Ads
like,
streamers,
congratulations,
okay.
you made a hot take that is like not saying anything.
Oh no, trust me, like that's like the
Like-
thing to do is just to make some kind of hot take so people are like no,
yeah?
and then that makes like things because I think what was the term? What was the phrase? Like no no bad media is like no media is bad media. It's just media or something like that.
Yeah, it's like bad media is good media or whatever like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. Like
'Cause,
as
like,
long as you
bad
do
press is
something.
good press.
Yeah, bad press is good press. Like because it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you say, as long as you still get it out there and people like are responding to it, even if it's good or
Mhm.
bad. That's why a lot of the news is really bad, is because that's the only thing that really gets people's attention. You know.
True. It's something that I try to be aware of because it's really easy to kind of fall down that rabbit hole of being like a little bit skeevy and like
Yeah.
scummy with the way you handle your content sometimes.
It
if you,
depends.
like-
It depends.
Yeah, I mean, not everyone is, of course, right? There are, however, some people I think that kind of lean into that a bit more than they probably should, where they
Oh
are
yeah.
just saying things for the sake of being controversial.
Yeah, no,
But
100%.
uh, I do understand it. It's like it works because if you see something you disagree with, you're going to comment on it of why you disagree with it. And you know what that is
And
a
that,
comment. That's
yeah,
interaction.
exactly. That's why,
Like,
I make shorts of gaming news like each and every day. I usually put up something going on in gaming news. I'm not gonna do one today because I haven't had a lot of time to actually make any videos. But like, I made one short of like talking about like people like spending a lot of money on Overwatch 2 skins. And like, if you
oh
buy all the
yeah.
skins in Overwatch 2 for one character, it's like $400. And I'm like, wow, that's really messed up. And I said that, and someone was like, wow, just using clickbait to get more views. And I was like,
It's like
welcome to YouTube.
welcome to the internet. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
It's really, really funny because like I understand the frustration towards it, but clickbait is not new.
yeah, no,
Like,
it's been going on for a while, and a lot of people still use it. And like, I feel like the clickbait is like this is your way to pick up a girl, and then you just talk about like Raid Shadow Legends the whole time. You know, that is a clickbait. That's like, okay, that's pretty messed up. You know.
I think that there's like a big difference there between clickbait and just sensationalization.
Mhm.
If you just have like a sensationalized title and thumbnail, but you actually talk about whatever it is in the video and like cover the topic,
Yep.
then like that's not
Interesting.
really clickbait. It kind of falls under the same sort of like category for some reason, but it's not at all the same thing in my opinion, right?
Oh yeah,
Like
no,
I think
100%.
the reason people get mad at clickbait is because it can be like misleading, it can like give misinformation, it can lead you to something that you didn't want to watch or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you just have like clickbait looking things, but then you actually talk about those things or they're not like, misleading, then it's actually like fine.
Oh, that reminds me, because that actually reminds me with like with what Twitch did. Like, because remember that was that month of VTuber awareness or something like that, where like you get like if you're a VTuber, you are more shown off during that month. But then people would just
Yeah.
just streamers, regular just people just put VTuber at the clips so they get more views. And like, no,
Right.
that's not what it's for.
Just throw the VTuber tag on your stream.
Yeah.
Boom. Sudden popularity.
Is that well? See, I felt so bad. So like for you guys, I don't ever put the VTuber tag unless I'm doing these interviews because again,
Mhm.
not a VTuber. But even for
That's
a
fair.
long time, I didn't want to do that because I didn't want people to think that I'm the VTuber to do that kind of stuff. But I've talked to
That's
so many
fair.
other VTubers and they said no, do it like because you are.
Yeah.
Talking and we are showing a VTuber. There's people out there who just puts the tag on there and they don't even do anything. They don't even talk about that kind of stuff.
Right.
Flip
I think that
haters.
you're like totally fine to use it.
Mhm.
One thing that I will say, maybe this is a hot take, I'm not really sure,
Hot
but I
Go.
think that if anybody that isn't a VTuber uses the VTuber tag, that's actually fine, especially if they are like someone who is familiar with VTubers, a fan of
Mm.
VTubers. Maybe they talk about them sometimes. Maybe they like do interviews occasionally. So like if you were to do a non-VTuber related stream and threw the VTuber tag on there and somebody asked you about it, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I love VTubers. I do
Oh.
these interviews. Here's some VTubers I like." Like you could like talk about it, right? So to me that's
True,
not
true.
really a misuse of the tag because
Okay.
those tags in my opinion are often there to guide people to like people that they can talk about those things with. Like if I put the anime tag on my streams, sure it's because I'm like an anime girl or whatever, but also it's because I like anime and I'll talk with people about it if they want to. If
True,
I
true.
put like ADHD on there, I'll gladly talk to someone who says like, "Hey, I have ADHD too." I'll be like, "Yo, same. Do you ever
Yo.
have that thing where you like walk through a door and forget where you were suddenly?"
Oh my
Like,
god, it happens to me all the time, especially at work.
right. Right. But like I think that these tags are helpful to help people find your streams and helpful if they are in some way related to you or the things you like or the things you like do or know, because even if you're not a VTuber, if you will talk about VTubers with people, if you're a VTuber fan, if you hold VTuber interviews, that's not misleading to me because you can
Okay,
just talk with them about it.
right. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. That is a really good take on that whole situation.
Mhm.
I like that. I like that. We'll see. We'll see.
I had a running joke for a while where, in response to all the like IRL streamers putting the VTuber tag on, I put like IRL actual person as a tag on my stream.
Actual person tag. Yes. Flesh tuber.
Yeah.
Let's do it. This is all right. It's like, hey, are you a flesh tuber? It's like, yes, I am. It's like, wow, you're
I'm
quality.
a real person. Can you
A real
believe
person.
it?
Can you believe
And
it?
I think the
What?
funniest thing about that too is like
What?
technically it's not wrong.
It's lewd. No. The flesh tuber does sound weird. Actually, I actually learned the term flesh tuber from a very lewd streamer, Vtuber, who
That makes sense.
does those kind of stuff. So I'm like, huh, makes sense. Smooth skin
Yeah.
tuber. I still love my favorite one. Still RTX on Vtuber. That's my
Yeah,
favorite
it's really good. I like that one a lot.
one. What's Minty? Minty's a cute anime girl.
RTX off.
RTX off. RTX off. RTX off. I love it. Okay, so next one we're gonna go for is how long have you been streaming for?
I've been streaming. Oh gosh, tend to do math.
Do the maths.
Since 2019,
Okay.
early 2019. So a little over 3 years.
Oh, okay. So here's
A little over 3 years.
All right, I like it. That's a pretty good long time. That's actually around the same time I've been streaming for too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's a good question, and this is going to be some questions that you might want to pencil down, Chad, and that is, what have you noticed changed since you first started streaming compared to now?
In general, or just like on Twitch, or like in like myself.
All the above.
Okay. Well, the biggest change, of course, is that I became a VTuber. So,
Well, that's definitely a big change.
that's a pretty big one for me. I
Makes
used to
sense.
be like a face cam streamer without very much direction. I didn't really know what I was doing very much. I kind of just like played games, and like if somebody showed up, I would talk to them, but I didn't really like go and network. I didn't go and make friends. I didn't really have that many friends online. So
Oh no.
I didn't really know what I was doing. So a big thing for me since becoming a VTuber especially
Oh, you have
is
ads.
that I like
Pre-roll
have
ads
friends.
on. Run
Oh.
a ad break to disable them. Is that what it is? Is that what the indication says when its ad hits?
Yes.
Cool.
So whenever pre-roll ads are on, that means like the new people coming to your stream will get them, which does happen unfortunately,
Oh.
but you know that they just started running an ad or just ran an ad if they get disabled, because they get disabled every time you run an ad.
Okay. So
yeah.
So that means that ad just happened right now. In pre-ad, so cancel that ad that planned.
That's
These
true.
ad
You can run
things
the ad early, which is something that I do sometimes. Like, I've been in situations where I'll be going into like a boss fight in a game or something, and I'll be like, "There's an ad playing in 2 minutes." That timing would be really unfortunate if the boss fight lasts 2 minutes. I'm just gonna play this now and wait outside the boss fog.
I think that might be a good idea. I might try that more often because I do have a way to like add ads to it, and it looks like it's every 10 minutes. It looks like every 10 minutes is something like that. So
That makes sense. Yeah.
So I'll try and keep my eye on it for you guys. Okay, I didn't mean to interrupt you, by the way.
No, you're
Jackal,
fine.
you don't have ads because you're a subscriber.
True.
But yeah, sorry, I want to interrupt you because if
yeah.
I saw an ad, I didn't want you to go into your story.
Yeah, no, you're totally valid. I do have the stream up too, so I'll let you know if I see an ad also.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. But so the biggest thing, of course, is just that I have friends now. I'm not alone in streaming.
That's good.
I have lots of people that I hang out with and collab with and reach out with, and like I end up on their streams. I come to like VTuber interviews and stuff like this.
I love it.
It's just a lot more of a social like thing for me now, whereas streaming before was kind of just something that I kind of did for myself, something I did for like playing games for fun. Streaming now is more of a social activity. It's like my social media is my streaming and my like streaming career basically. So
Yes, makes sense.
that's a really big change that's happened over the 3 years, and like a big attitude shift towards it. I think is that instead of treating it like it's something that I'm just doing for me and something that I want to maybe theoretically someday do as like a career, now it's just like, this is just my life. It's my social life. It's what I do for fun. My friends are involved. Like, this is like everything about me is related to streaming in some way, right?
I agree.
Or if
No,
it's not, I will relate it to it, most
Yes.
likely.
Hey, so is this like fresh eggs? Oh yeah, this is totally fresh eggs. You know what also is very fresh? My YouTube content that I post on my Twitch. It's just like put it all into it.
These are some really fresh eggs. Speaking of fresh things, make sure to use my hashtag minty fresh art for my.
Just put it into everything you're doing. Eggs are disgusting,
Yeah,
but they're so
literally.
good for you. They're so good for you. Eggs are so good for you.
I do love eggs, actually.
I do
One of my
too.
favorite foods. They're so good.
I like egg moment. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, break from being a VTuber and a streamer at the moment. We're gonna have a small break of eggs. Eggs are delicious. Eggs.
Haha, egg.
Pickled eggs. We don't talk about pickled eggs, Shackle. No.
Yeah, no.
But no,
That's forbidden knowledge. The Jedi wouldn't teach you that.
Yeah, Jedi wouldn't teach you that one. But no, I like legit though. Eggs are actually so good and they're so healthy for you, and you can make it in so many different ways. Like that's why I love about it. You know?
Plus,
Oh, you know you hate eggs. Whoa.
I'm a known egg cracker, also.
Oh, known egg cracker. Oh snap. What does that
I'm known
mean?
for cracking many eggs.
Oh, I see. Apparently, yeah.
Let me give a little bit of an explanation for that.
Oh yeah, because I was like, yeah, no. Hey, you know what they say? You gotta crack a few eggs before you make an omelet. So yeah, it makes sense.
So this is probably going to be really funny if you haven't heard the term before.
Okay.
But a very common term in the LGBT community is, excuse me, one.
Noise.
Okay, a really common term in the LGBT community is eggs, referring to people that are still in the closet about being trans.
Okay.
So it's a really common
wait.
joke that I crack eggs because, like,
You get people to come out of the closet.
right. Like,
Okay, I get it now. Okay, I get it. That's actually pretty good.
You might also hear like the term like forced feminization or something like that.
Oh. Like I make people into this kind of feels. Yes,
Yeah. Like I recently made that tweet that everyone knows there's no guys on the internet, just girls and furries, and a lot of people are replying to that. I've been like, well, which one are you? Pick a side.
Pick a side. Do it.
Egg cracking sounds.
I love it. Love egg cracking sounds. You know what? I like that.
Mhm.
I like that. Now I understand it, and I think it's a
So
hilarious.
yeah, I'm the known egg cracker.
You know what? I see. You know what? Go for it. Go for it. Have fun with that.
Funny how that was related.
You know, actually it was. That's why we go off topic, because you know some of these off topics actually relate with each other. They come back. They come back to our we take detours. We take detours, but we go back on the road.
You always get to the destination, but the journey along the way is the path less traveled.
You both stay safe and stay hydrated. Thank you for the lurk. You take care. Thank you.
Thank you. Speaking of which, I'm gonna take a drink.
Yeah, get a drink. Drink break right now. Is everyone in chat? You also take a drink. You need a drink. Stay hydrated.
Water is important.
Water is important. Hydrate us, and you yourself. Hydrate yourself. All right, cool. So are you ready for the most difficult question of the night? I don't have any alcohol.
Absolutely.
Same. Also,
Oh no!
Also, it's like about to be like noon, so like alcohol right now would be kind of weird. But
That's true. Pretty early day drinking.
yeah, I don't. Like, my life is pretty together at the moment, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Oh man, not to like tangent too hard, but I had a stream recently that was like a marathon stream, like a subathon, and one of the goals was for the stream to become a drunk stream eventually. And my initial plan was that I would like, be later in the day by the time that happened, but the way it ended up working out, I got to day 2 and we hit that goal and it was like 12. I was like, I don't think I want to start drinking right now.
Yeah, it feels awkward. It feels weird.
Yeah, it feels so weird. So I just kind of put that off. I don't know. More power to you if you like to drink early if you're not an alcoholic, I guess. But
yeah.
then you might have some problems to look into if you drink too much too early.
Yeah, I know. Like I feel like like my life is pretty good. I have not too many complaints. I don't need a reason to drink. Like I'll have stressful days after work, and then I'll take some drinks, but not 12 o'clock in p.m. Like
Right.
Yeah. If you guys are dealing with that, seek help. Talk to your friends. Communicate.
Definitely.
Replace water with alcohol. That's almost a decade ago. Wow. You ran out of water, so you drink alcohol instead. That's crazy. Day drinking was rough. It was fun, but you will make bad decisions very quickly. Exactly.
True. I could definitely see that. I have not struggled with alcoholism, thankfully. I only drink like maybe once a month at most, typically. But I could definitely see how it could happen. I could definitely understand it.
Welcome back, Astro. He came back day drinking. Is that what we're talking about? Day drinking?
The hot new topic in the VTuber community:
Day
day drinking.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do a hashtag. Let's do trending. Let's do hashtag. VTubers day drinking? Question mark. Let's do it.
That's funny.
So, are you ready for the most difficult question of the night? Or day?
Yes.
Night for you, yeah. Difficult question. Are you sure? It's a little difficult. It's really.
I'm
difficult.
very ready.
Okay. Then it is. What's your favorite video game or video game franchise?
My favorite video game or video game franchise? You're right, that is a hard question.
Mm.
So, my go-to answer typically about my favorite video game is actually an older one. It's Kirby Air Ride. I don't know if you're familiar with that at all.
I love how you keep on saying that. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with these very popular games that I'm like. I talk about how I'm like I run a video game store. I know so much about video games, and then you come up to me and it's like, oh yeah, do you know Tetris? It's like.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's fair. I'm just so used to people like not like being familiar with like more retro stuff, I guess.
Oh no, I like as not only a person who's been playing video games since I was a little kid who still plays video games right now, but also I work at a video game store and my YouTube content is all about me talking about what's going on in the gaming industry at the moment. So
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I can talk conversations with you about video games. It's very rare when I talk to someone and there's something that's video game related that I don't know about. I pride myself on that quite a bit.
Not to throw a curveball, but I have a challenge then for you.
Do it. I'm ready.
Are you familiar with the Nokia N-Gage?
Oh yeah.
You are, okay.
Well, like I never played it personally, but I do know about it.
Okay. Have you ever seen or heard about the Super Monkey Ball game for that?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. They remastered on the Switch too.
Yeah. It was so jank on that thing.
So
oh my god. I actually got to play one.
Horrors,
like I had one.
The
game was so bad.
No. I've heard of horror stories of people trying to play it and they just that's a new challenge. That's a new challenge right there.
That's the one thing I usually catch people off guard with. So good on you for knowing it.
Oh yeah, no, thank you, appreciate it. I love these hardballs that people throw at me. I love it. Like I don't know. I feel like I love as you get older, retro is becoming more and more of a thing for you because you get really into it. There's actually a game. There's a game that came out this year that I highly recommend people trying out. It's a not that well known game. It's called Live a Live. Have you heard of it?
Live a Live. I think I've heard that name, but I don't know it off top.
It's such a good game. I recommend people playing it. Not many people know about it because it came out in Japan originally back in the day, and it got remastered on the Switch earlier. Yes, see, Gravity knows what I'm talking about. This game is so good. It's a old pixel style game. It got remastered. It looks amazing. It has the kind of like old Final Fantasy pixel style look to it. And if you play the games like Octopath Traveler, it pretty much takes that concept and rank it up to 11. Because have you played Octopath Traveler?
I haven't played it personally, but I'm familiar with it. I'm familiar with like a lot of JRPGs and stuff. So.
Nice. I would recommend you trying it then, because with Octopath Traveler, you play as different classes and different roles, like a thief, a cleric, a magician, kind of stuff like that. But with Live a Live, you play as different people with different time periods. You play like caveman, a cowboy, a ninja, a martial artist, a psychic, a
That sounds cool.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's super underrated. It's one of my favorite games. I streamed the full thing on Twitch. It was so much fun. Like, I definitely recommend people trying it out.
That sounds really cool.
Definitely. And I'm looking forward to Octopath Traveler 2. It's like Chrono Trigger. The style is like Chrono Trigger. Definitely like that. The top is a top-down like strategy kind of game. It's a kind of a grid-based system. So the combat is a little bit different, but the style is definitely close. PSA, try Live a Live. I'll 100% recommend.
I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Sorry, I was talking about video games. When I talk about video games, I get really off topic. But
you're so valid.
Kirby...
I also get very passionate about the things I like. So
same here. Okay, so Kirby Riders, yes, Kirby Star Riders.
Yes, Kirby Air Ride is maybe my favorite game of all time. It's hard for me to say because I love lots and lots of games, but Kirby Air Ride really hit a special place for me. The city trial mode is just really cool, and I really want them to bring back like a remaster for the Switch or a port or something.
That'd be cool.
Like I would go feral for a modern day version of Kirby Air Ride because the city
Wow.
trial was so fun to play with friends, and if I could play that online with people, I would be hard pressed to do anything else ever.
Yep. No, I agree. 100%. 100%.
It's just such a fun concept because it's basically like the same concept as like battle royales,
Mm-hmm.
but before battle royales existed.
Yeah.
You drive around, you can attack each other if you want. You're trying to get power-ups and gear and equipment and stuff. There's special events that happen, and then at the end there's like a special game you have to play, and it's different every time. It's just like it's a battle royale.
Yeah, it's pretty much Battle Royale before it was cool.
Yeah, if they made like a 99 player Kirby Air Ride Battle Royale game,
Dude.
you would never hear me talk about anything else ever again. I'd be
I will
lost
say
to
it.
the Kirby abyss.
Oh yeah, no, I would be too. I would try that. That actually sounds like a lot of fun.
It would be so good.
Send it to Nintendo. Send it to Nintendo. Battle Royale Kirby game. Let's go. I want to see it. I want to see it. Let's do it. Pokemon is the first successful Battle Royale game may change my mind. You know what?
You know?
Fair,
Kind
valid.
of. I can see that.
I can
Yeah.
see that. Do it. Tag them in Twitter. Do it.
You know, I might.
Do it. I'll retweet it. I'll help out with the march.
Hell yeah. Petition for the Air Ride Battle Royale.
Tag me in it. I will hashtag us with. We'll make this a thing.
Okay. I like it.
Cool.
But yeah, that's what I would have to go to as my like favorite single game. But my favorites actually fluctuate all the time, I feel like,
Makes
because
sense.
I love so many games. Like sometimes I'll get back into the mood for Sonic Adventure 2 and go back and play that, and it's my favorite game at the moment. Or I'll get back into Tetris 99 and be like, oh, Tetris is the best. Or right now I'm playing a bunch of like Monster Hunter Rise and a bunch of Guilty Gear Strive, and I'm like, these are the best games ever made. Like,
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I
or
see you
recently
definitely be a
played Cult
retro
of the
style.
Lamb. Yeah. I love a lot of retro games. There's a lot of like retro games that have like nostalgia in my heart and like are just really great. But there's also newer games. Like I also really like Cult of the Lamb and Guilty Gear Strive and like the new Monster Hunter game and stuff like that. Um, so I fluctuate a lot. There's lots of different things I go back and forth between. And sometimes I will drop an interest for a long time and then it'll be like, oh hey, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels came out. Let's go back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like
Do it.
or whatever the case is. So some
No,
of my
I
enduring
agree.
interests are like a lot of Nintendo properties like Kirby and like Pokemon. And then I also like Sonic stuff. And then there's some other miscellaneous things like Monster Hunter and like, you know, stuff like that.
Nope, agreed, 100%. Like, yeah, the fair games fluctuate definitely. There will always be like, if you go to a gamer, you can definitely have like a top 10 list of like all your favorite games.
Yeah.
It might take them a while, but they will actually have a top 10 list just in case that one person's like, hey, top 10 favorite gamers. It's like, oh, I totally was not prepared for this.
Right.
Totally not. No, but like I feel like people do.
Yeah, I could totally do the same thing because, like, even just in like recent memory, this might not be my all-time favorite top 10 list, but it's right now my top 10 favorite list is like, oh, I love like Peglin if you've ever like seen that. It's like a newer indie game, and like,
Oh no, I don't.
I love like Tekken 7, and I love Hollow Cure, and I love like Rocket League, and like
I have Hollow
could
Cure
just-
saved to my desktop right now, actually.
yeah, Hollow Cure is so fun.
No, I love it. It's so much fun. I feel like I don't get very far in the game though. I die very
That's
quickly.
fair. I got really lucky in one of my first run, and that really just like put me on a positive, like, this game is the best thing ever sort of route.
No, me too. I want to play more often, but like I'm trying to unlock the I want the mouse VTuber. I forgot her name, but I want her.
Oh gosh, Bay.
Her name.
I
I just love
forget
her.
her
I love her
full name, but-
design. Her design is so cool.
Chaos Rat.
Yeah, Chaos Rat. That's all I know her about. But yeah, Bleeze, but Bay. Oh yeah, Bay.
I just call her
Bayley's,
Bay.
Bayley's. Yeah, Bay. Yeah, it's Bay. I like Bay. Bay's Bay.
Mhm.
But yeah,
True.
no, I just love her design. Like that's what always captivate me when it comes to VTubers is designs. Like I will like
Yeah.
scroll by and I'd be like, and something will just pop up in my Twitter. And I'm like, I love your design. Come on my show. Come on my
know.
show. So yeah, I always try.
I feel that. I like if you have my like bell on Twitter, you'll very often just randomly get a couple tweets that are like all caps me going, "You're so cute. Your
Yeah.
design is so cute. This art is so adorable. Your
Mhm.
model is so nice. Oh my god."
No, I like trust me, like that's how I found a lot of VTubers. A lot of people be like, "Hey, how'd you
Yeah.
find me?" I'm like, "It's freaking other VTubers, other people's like super mass." But then they think I'm a
Right.
bot, so then I have to like pretend I'm a
Oh, yeah.
human. I try to make
That's
sure I
very
let
fair.
people know I'm a human. I'm like, guys, don't worry, I'm a human. I promise you, I'm not a bot. I just love your design. I want to gush about it for like 2 hours.
Right. It'd be really funny if you like included like a little blurb that was like, just to prove I'm not a robot, I'm going to say the word coconut. Coconut.
Yeah. Just let you know, I am not a robot. Coconut. Beep boop, beep boop. Nah, definitely human. Beep boop, boop boop.
something just got to be a robot VTuber instead.
Yeah, exactly. What you see? That's another reason why I can't be a VTuber is because I have to prove to people I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot.
Right.
Because-
And if you're 2D, it's harder.
Exactly. Like look at Minty right here. It could be a robot. She could definitely be a
Yeah.
robot. Yeah.
I could be a really, really sentient AI,
Yeah.
and you would never know.
You never know. I'm totally human. That's something a robot would say. Oh no, she's freaking me out.
Les gasp.
Let's gasp. Let's gasp. I gotta go. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I love it. All right. Okay, so these are fun questions. These are really all these questions have been fun, but these are like just like
Yeah.
kind of silly questions that we can go into. If you could be isekai'd to any video game world or anime world, what world would you like to be isekai'd to?
Oh, that's a fun question.
I love these questions.
Oh my gosh. If I could be isekai'd into a video game world or an anime world or just a video game world.
You can do both if you want. I usually say
Okay.
video game world, but I've had some people on here that doesn't play video games. They're usually just
Yeah.
art streamers, and usually sometimes they do it. So I just say anime world or video game world.
That's very fair. That's very fair. There are a lot of cool options that I would go with.
Oh yeah,
I think
there's
that
plenty.
I mentioned Monster Hunter earlier, but I think the Monster Hunter world would be cool to be isekai'd into because I could carry a giant, big, stupid weapon and like beat up big
No
monsters.
fall
That'd be
damage.
cool.
No fall damage.
No fall damage?
No fall
Yeah, that'd be
damage.
cool. That'd be cool. Plus, you get to do like crazy acrobatic stuff. You get like a big dog you can ride around.
Yeah,
Get like a cat
Calico.
friend. That'd be
God.
pretty cool. I
Yeah.
think that's a pretty good one. I think that it'd be really funny to be isekai'd into Rocket League.
Just drive around.
Yeah.
I think just being like a fan in Rocket League will also be kind of cool. It's just like watching that
Yeah.
being a thing. That'd be really cool.
Be really cool. I agree. I think Omega Strikers could be
Yeet.
fun to be isekai'd into because you could just have some like cool superpowers. Everyone's an anime person there. Like that's really nice.
Yes, this all be anime. That's the dream. That's the dream. All be
Mhm.
anime.
If I was gonna pick an anime to be isekai'd into,
True.
I think. Can I pick a spin-off anime of a main
Yes.
series?
Do it.
I would want to be isekai'd into today's menu for the Emiya family. So basically the Fate world, but without all of the drama and murder and
yes.
killing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes, I love that one because the cooking is actually pretty good. Like the cooking. Oh my god, now I'm
Yeah.
hungry. Darn it.
It'd
Might have to wrap
be
this
a
up
great world
soon.
to be
I need
isekai'd into
food.
because there'd be great food. There'd be
Yeah.
a bunch of anime people with cool powers and stuff. But then there's not also the threat of like incredible
Yeah,
violence
no-
and things
there's no-
blowing up all the time.
Isn't it technically canon? Because what it is that is just like the world without the Holy Grail. Literally, it's just like
basically.
no Holy Grail, so none of the servants need to fight, so they just chilling and just living a normal life.
Right. What if the world was just good, actually?
Yeah, why is there just no greed in the world? Fate. There you go. Got it.
Right. I do think another really underrated one is the Pokemon world. Just because,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
how cool would it be to have Pokemon?
Right?
It'd be
That's
so cool.
Always my answer. That's always my answer. Yeah, and before you type that comment, I know what you guys are gonna say, Chad. Yes, there is some Pokemon that literally can destroy galaxies with their thoughts, but
Mhm.
you also have those Pokemon that can destroy guys with their thoughts. So like that's the cool thing
Right.
about it. You know, you can capture God. You know,
Hmm.
like that's
And
so
like if
cool.
you watch the anime, if we're assuming it's like the anime world, then bad things don't really happen there. No one
Yeah,
really
yeah, nothing
dies.
really
Like
bad happens.
there's nothing any
Steal your
really
soul.
bad.
But yeah, but then you can even get Pokemon that can get your soul back. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You can become a Pokemon. Cuddle
If
next
I
to the
lived in the
god. Do
Pokemon
it.
world, I could have an Alolan Ninetales and
Yeah.
cuddle up in its tails, and that sounds like heaven.
Yeah, no, it sounds like what I would like is like my favorite Pokemon is Gengar. Like I love Gengar,
Yeah.
and I feel like Gengar would protect me from anything scary. You know, like I feel like
True.
I'd be set. I'd be good. You know,
Might prank you
your
sometimes.
mask as a Pokemon is basically what happens after you die. Yeah, no, like the ghost type Pokemon are the coolest because there's like kid Pokemon
Yeah.
that's like they're lost in the woods. There's Pokemon that like drags kids off to the sky and drops them. You know, I like the
Drifloon, yeah.
Drifloon. I love them. I love them.
I would simply get a Dragonite and then have it carry me everywhere.
Exactly. Like, yeah, there's some scary Pokemon out there, but you can capture these scary Pokemon and they are on your side. So,
Right.
what's one of them? Like Godovine, I forgot her name.
Gardevoir or Carnivine?
Gardevoir. Yeah, Gardevoir. Like she like
Okay.
protects you and then cause a black hole to come up from protecting you. And it's like, come on, like you're set, you're good. You don't have to worry about it. You're good. You know?
Right. No, you're gonna be good with that as your defense. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
You'll be fine.
Just level them up. Just level them up. Just make sure they're not level 3 trying to fight at 30. Okay, just level them up. All right, so here's another fun one I like. If you could collab with any VTuber out there, no matter how big or small, who would you like to collab with?
I have two main answers I usually go to for this. The first one is Haruka Caribou. She's like a massive inspiration to me. I love her. Seismic Gravity in the chat is actually somebody I met because of Haruka's community.
Nice.
So she is a huge inspiration to me. I would love the chance to collab with her someday. Maybe someday we'll get there.
One day.
The other one is actually a Hololive girl. It's Hoshimachi Suisei, who is specifically known for being really good at Tetris, and I'd love to get to play against her someday.
One day. You'll see her in chat. You'll see her in one of your games, and you'll just like, oh, that's her.
This is my moment.
It's my moment. I'm gonna destroy her. Watch. Dude.
But there's lots of YouTubers that I love and would love to collab with. Those are just like two of my like big time idols. I would love, of course, to collab with like Neanners is like a huge one to me too. When I was like learning about VTubers and getting into them, I actually wasn't a huge like VTuber fan actually, despite what people might expect. I didn't know that much about VTubing. I didn't know that much about like Hololive and Niji Sanji and all that stuff. The only VTubers I really knew when I started were like Korone and like Neanners and like Haruka. Like
yeah, no,
I didn't,
definitely 100%.
just didn't know that many VTubers. Like I haven't learned about a lot more of them since then. But like when I started out, I didn't even know there was a VTuber community at all. So my options for people to collab with are basically the people that I was inspired to become a VTuber by, and people that I think would be really fun to like have the chance to say play Tetris against or something, right?
Yeah, no, go for it. Yeah, I love to see that. I want to see the fight. I want to see a Hololive Tetris fight between Hololive members and indie.
I also know Hachima, who I also love Hachima. That's actually a really good one for me too, because I love her chaotic energy. She's a big inspiration in that regard.
I love it.
But she's also a big Tetris player, so we could have a whole little battle.
Do it. I want to see it. I can't wait. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your current goals for streaming?
Current goals for streaming. I think the biggest one is just to like start making stuff for YouTube, because I want to stream more too. I like want to get more regular with my streaming and stuff, but I really want to start making YouTube videos. I want to start like taking some time to edit my streams down and put them on YouTube. I make TikTok sometimes. I need to make more of them, but I should start putting those on like YouTube too. I just want to engage with YouTube more. I think it's a cool platform. I think being able to make like edited videos and more like focused, directed content, it will be a fun way to take my like content in general. But in terms of just like streaming goals, I guess my main things are just to kind of finish out all of the stuff that I want to do before my surgery in December.
Yes.
And then like go into 2023 with like a I don't know, a fresh take on things, a fresh experience, right? I want to go and kind of do things that I haven't done before, play games I haven't played before. I want to do more like planned content. I don't know. I don't know if there's a good word for it, but a word that I heard a couple years ago was like effort content.
Content.
Where like instead of like turning on your stream and like playing a game or whatever, you know, plan maybe an event or you have like something set up. Like I recently did a subathon, like I mentioned, and one of the things I did during that was I had like a news segment I ran, like a little fake funny little bit, and I did like
Nice.
a US map quiz on stream, and like I had a bunch of events planned, right? So a big streaming goal for me is to focus my content more and do more like planned things besides just gaming.
Do the plan things, definitely. Bye, Gravity. Bye. Thank you for coming
See
by.
ya.
But yeah, no, like I definitely agree with that. Like planned content of that. I always have to watch out for those kind of stuff because I've noticed lately is that like I would plan for something and I'll like, try and get something together and it won't be as big as like some of my just improv stuff. So like that's what I've
Right.
noticed too. So like I'm trying to balance it.
Definitely.
I'm trying to like do planned content, but then also I'm trying to sneak in like random streams every now and then.
It's nice to have a balance, I find, because it's always fun to have more of like a spontaneous, like I feel like playing this game right now, or I feel like doing this thing, or talking to these people for this thing or whatever. Like that's always fun to do. I do like to be spontaneous. I don't really do stream schedules very often because I like to just sort of either have big events I plan or just stream whenever, kind of.
Yep.
And I think that's really, you know, valuable. I think having that level of like spontaneity in your content is a good thing.
Agreed. You'd be surprised how many people jump into those.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you ready for the last question of the night?
I'm ready.
You sure?
Actually, I'm
I'm
not
trying to-
sure. I think I might just go.
You know what?
Bye.
Yeah, let's just go. What if I just left the stream like that? That was great timing, by the way. But what if
Yeah,
we
it
just
was
like
really
left? What if we just left the stream? You know what? Never mind. I'm good. And you just like walk away, pull a Snoop Dogg, and just like leave the stream running for all over. I'd be a best bitch. I want that. I want to do that bit one day. I want to do
That'd
that
be
bit.
really good. Yeah. I want to clip that and play the like see you later thing from like the Eric Andre show or whatever.
Yes, let's do it.
Bum, 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 bum.
Can we get a clip? Someone clip that. Clip that. Yes, do it. No, I love it. But yeah, no. Okay, cool. So last question of the night, and this is my favorite of all the questions to ask. This is my favorite, and that's why I save it for the end. And that is, do you have any advice for those who might want to get into VTubing or streaming?
Yes, absolutely. So the biggest piece of advice I can give anyone, and I think this is something that a lot of people need to be saying more as content creators, is like, don't listen to advice from content creators all the time.
Take it with a grain of salt.
A lot of people will give you advice and it will always be based on when they got into content creation. And streaming, content creation, whatever, is a medium that changes all the time. It changes all the time. If I had to get back into it today and I tried to do what I did like 3 years ago, it wouldn't work. The times have changed. The times do change all the time. So don't go and watch like videos that say like how to be popular as a streamer or whatever, because probably they're years old, they're outdated, they're wrong.
Oh no,
Like,
100%. I was just
just like do your thing, right?
like, do what you want to do.
I think that a big thing with like starting out as a streamer, a VTuber, a content creator is that you need to first and foremost like what you're doing and be proud of what you're doing. And I think that if you have those two things going for you, you're probably going to do just fine. Like, you can talk about any amount of advice and like specifics, like, oh, you need to be interacting on these platforms. You need to be making 6 TikToks a week. You need to be like streaming 3 times a week. You need to have a stream schedule. You need to have like these games. You need to play what's popular. You need to copy creators. Like, you can do any of that advice, whatever. People will say that kind of thing. That's fine. That's good. Whatever. The really important thing is just do what you like, do what you're proud of, make content that you think is good.
Yep.
And the rest will fall into place. Like, you do what you like. And if I was going to give like more specific advice than that, I think the only thing really is just try to make actual connections. You know, I talked about it a couple times this interview, but like a big thing that changed for me when I got into VTubing and started to grow more as a creator is that I started to make friends. I started to be open to more people. I started to reach out more, did more collabs, you know, showed up on more streams and stuff. Like, be open to streaming as a social activity and not just as a personal activity you're doing for yourself.
Agreed. And also stop stressing. Just stop stressing.
Yeah.
You know, like if a stream doesn't go very well, don't feel like it's the end of the world. If one of your something you're super excited about didn't get as popular as you thought it was gonna get, don't be mad. Kind of stuff like that. Just enjoy yourself. Just have fun. Keep doing what you want to do. And if something you're creating is causing too much like work and too much stress to keep it up, then just don't do it. And then just pick it up later if you feel like it. But just enjoy
Right.
yourself. Have fun.
I definitely agree. I think that people stress themselves out a lot, and I think it's understandable. It makes perfect sense. Sometimes you're going to have a stream, there's going to be less people. No, maybe nobody will chat. Maybe you'll make a post you're proud of and it won't get likes or something. And that's, it's going to happen. It's what happens at content creation. Even established content creators with lots of, followers and viewers and whatever, maybe they'll make a post with like a song they covered or something and it won't get any attention. And it happens. Content creation is fickle.
True.
It's totally valid to be upset by that sometimes, but you really need to just like try to not stress out about it as much and not let it control you. And like, regardless of how it makes you feel, just keep doing what you love, right? Like, keep on working at it. And if you're doing something you like, if you're doing something you're proud of, it's going to work out.
Agreed.
Might take some time, might take longer than other people, but keep at it.
Keep at it. Exactly. I agree with that 100%. Cool. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you so much for, again, answering every single one. We went on some tangents here and there, but I think that made it even better. I made it better.
Yeah. It was good. It was
fun. It was good. We have some more spin the wheel questions if anyone wants to spin some more wheels. But other than that, you guys have any questions for our lovely guest? This is your time, guys. This is your time to shine. Do you have any personal questions? Yeah, ask them anything. Do it. It could be about anything, Like how bad could a question be? Like it can't get any worse than what kind of condiments you want on your hot dog. It can't get any worse than that. Obviously.
Yeah, no, there's no bad questions.
Never bad questions. Oh, we have a spin the wheel from Miss Cookie.
Let's go.
Go. I'm like not in my chair. I need to get back in my chair. Oh, pineapple on pizza.
Well, you see, I'm a centrist on the pineapple on pizza debate.
What?
I think that pineapple on pizza is sort of fine, but I don't really like it myself.
Okay, so you think it's okay to be on there, but you personally don't like it.
Yeah, I would eat it, but it's not what I would order. It's not what I would prefer.
You know what? I agree. I think it's okay. And hear me out, Cookie. I think it's fine if people like pineapple on pizza, but I personally don't like it.
Yeah, that's basically where I am too. I'm not the type of person who'll get really heated about it and be like, it's an abomination, you can't have that.
Well, it is an abomination, technically. No, I'm joking.
I mean, like,
Actually, just saying, if we're talking truth here, just like, should it really be on there? Just like, stay sweet. White Claw or Mike's Hard Lemonade? I like Mike's.
Mike's Hard for me, especially if it's the black cherry Mike's Hard. Oh, I love those. Although, to be fair, I've never had White Claw. I haven't tried it. Maybe someday I will. Maybe I'll like it. But I just love Mike's Hard. It's so good.
Which is funny because you say that because my name is Mike. So it gives me a completely different context when you say that out loud. I'm just saying. But let's just say that, yes, I also agree. I do like Mike's Hard.
Well, I mean, this seems like a fitting time to...
Whoa. Well, yeah, there you go. Ada. Perfect. I was going to ask you. Gotta hear the ada. Perfect. I'll keep this.
Oh
I'll keep this up
my.
here for anyone else. Oh my! Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh, pineapple on pizza. That brings back some memories. Oh, Toasty, what did you
Oh,
do? What did you
man.
do? What did you have? This forbidden fruit of pizza.
Forbidden fruit.
Trickle, where is your
I,
data? What? The things for VTubers. You don't hear me. Like
we talked about this. You could be a VTuber with a really high def RTX on model.
Oh no, I knew she was gonna do this. You're right. I'm RTX Arda. No, I have to do Arda because Cookie. I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you were gonna do that. All right, so let me do one, okay, really quick. Want to rate it? Want to rate my Arda really quick?
Yeah.
I'm proving. I'm trying to get better. Arda.
Ooh, I like that. That was pretty good.
I've been working. I've been working on it. I'm trying.
If I was to give that a rating out of 10, I might give it like an 8 maybe.
Thanks. I'm
pretty
improving.
good. It's pretty good.
I'm improving, guys. I'm improving. Yes.
Sultry, yeah, sultry.
Salty, yeah. No, Toasty actually made me eat pineapple on pizza. He donated a amazing 40 subs on one of my streams, and it made me very happy. And I had to do something to make up for it, and so he made me eat pineapple on pizza on stream. And there's a clip.
No.
There's a clip actually circling around of me eating it. And you know what? Not my jam. Still not my jam.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I had people who loves pineapple on pizza, like Cookie here, who's like, that's too much pineapple on that pizza. I'm just like, isn't that what you're supposed to do? Like is that not a thing? Is that not a thing? How little pineapple pizza do you put on there?
I assume it's like a decent amount. I don't know.
Imagine.
Whenever
I
I've
don't know.
like
American
I've
pineapple
like
pizza
had
is
pineapple
a
on pizza like
sin.
one time before, and it was like not an overwhelming amount, but there was a lot.
That's a good amount. I just love it how because Cookie, okay, so Cookie actually has the good pizza. She has a good, but she's in Europe, so she actually gets the good pizza, the really good pizza.
I see.
So yeah, she does not like the pizza here in America, which you know what? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
See, I really like American pizza just because it's like bread with like a sauce and cheese melted on, and then whatever toppings you want. And like,
I'm getting hungry now.
regardless, I know, I feel it. I'm gonna go get food as soon as this is over.
Yeah, same here, 100%.
But like, I'm sure that there are other better versions of pizza across the world and stuff. Like 100,000%, I'm sure of that. But I like American pizza because it's just cheesy bread, like with sauce.
Yeah, with sauce. No, 100%.
And toppings if you want them. I'm a big fan of white pizzas personally, with like an Alfredo sauce or
yeah,
like
I do too.
garlic parmesan type sauce.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Those are my favorites.
Those are my favorite too.
They're just deluxe cheesy bread.
Yeah, no, great. No, I love it. I love Alfredo sauce. It's one of my favorite sauces. So definitely. Toasty, what do you say that I have to just get good at eating pineapple pizza? Never.
Souls players be like, get good.
Just get good. Yeah, just get good at eating pizza. Let's make a banana
funny.
pizza thing. Let's not. Please no. A Doug reference.
Oh, I don't think I want
that's
that.
old school. That's old school right there.
I mean, there's like banana peppers, I guess.
Yeah, I can do
but
that.
as for banana itself, I don't think I can get down with that.
Get down.
So, if there was a debate about another fruit on pizza, I'm pretty sure definitively the answer would be no for me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think pineapple, maybe because it's so acidic.
Yeah.
Is more
I will say
okay.
that. I will 100% say that if there was anything else that's fruit related, I would rather have a pineapple on pizza than any other fruit. Like strawberry on pizza?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
Strawberry, like I can think of like any fruit and it sounds terrible. Like grapes. Ugh.
Yeah, no. I will say that. I will honestly say that. I think that should be the new argument. Not that the pineapple on pizza is a bad argument. Just any other fruit other than pineapple should not also be on that.
And I think
Carb
the
and
pineapple
carbs.
on pizza probably comes from like Hawaiian pizza, right? Where it has like pineapple and like ham. And I think that's a very specific thing because it's like salty and sweet.
True. Actually, I'm actually really curious. Cookie, do you know what started the pineapple like on pizza thing? Was it Hawaii? Something tells me that's not true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know the history of it. I just know that like
Mangoes.
Hawaiian pizza is something that people do typically find like more okay with.
Yeah. This is smuggled with like barbecue sauce, and anything you put on barbecue sauce tastes good.
Right,
But yeah,
because it's different.
sushi,
it's not like
though.
tomato sauce.
Sushi on pizza actually sounds pretty good because I actually had someone who used to work at Red Lobster, and they brought me like lobster and crab pizza, and it was the best pizza I've ever had in my life.
Oh
so
yeah,
good.
the langostino lobster pizza. I've had that before. It's so good.
It's so good. I want to have it again, but she told me like she personally made this like separately, so like I
Cool.
probably will never have it again. Hawaii pineapple. Hawaii is pineapple on pizza. It's typically no BBQ. No BBQ.
Oh,
I think that's
I see.
I think that's like an American thing. I think that's like over here in like
Sure.
the mainlands kind of
I
thing.
think barbecue is more
Hawaiian.
fitting for pineapple on
Mhm.
average. I think that's the real problem. Is like tomato sauce with fruit doesn't sound good.
Yeah, true.
I think. I could
Well,
be wrong about
you might,
that.
you might just made Cookie a little mad for saying that though. I want to see. I want to see this. Yep. You hear that tomato sauce and pineapple? Nope. Nope. Nope.
I mean, you know, I don't personally have that much of a problem with it. Not my favorite. I would eat it, just not what I would prefer on average.
Yeah. No. It's true. It's true. I need a. Do you have like a like a sub like goal list where like if someone subs a certain amount, you have to do something? You have something like that?
I don't have like an overarching one. Maybe I should. That sounds like a fun idea.
I have like a
But-
Yeah, it sounds really fun. I definitely recommend it, but it's just fun because Toasty, freaking Chad, he actually sometimes will just drop like subs like that, and I forget
Mhm.
that I have these kind of things, and I have to remind myself because I think one of the bigger ones, if someone subs like quite a bit, I think is I will have to find like caviar somewhere, and I have to eat like tentacles on stream if someone.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
yeah, because for some reason, and I don't know why, but some reason there's tentacles that comes in my stream all the time. Don't know why they like to do
I
that.
see.
So now I have
Well, I
it that
mean-
I have to eat tentacles.
You know, there's nothing wrong with them.
Oh yeah, totally. Anime girls and
They're a
tentacles.
very,
Totally right.
very
Totally right.
family-friendly, normal topic. You know.
Totally normal. Nothing.
I
wrong with
can't
that.
see why they would come up when you're interviewing VTubers though. You know, it's not like there's any anime relation with like anime girls and tentacles like you were saying.
Oh, yeah, no, never. Get those tentacles out of here, Cookie. No. I love how Jackal is like, Cookie is American at this point. It's like, I don't want to be categorized as that. No.
Yeah, I think I might have something for this. Hold on, let me look.
Oh no. What's going
I
on?
don't. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
You don't have the
Ignore me.
tentacles? What?
I had an asset at some point that was the like the little tentacle arm thingies, but I
Oh.
don't know where it went. So maybe another time.
Another time. Check her out. Hey, yeah, this is a good time. Definitely. Don't forget, everyone. Definitely check out our lovely Minty over here.
Aw.
That's her Twitter. Check her out. Check out all of her amazing memes. That's what I've been actually really deep into. Check her out. Any more shout outs you want to do? Any other places people can find you?
You can also find me on Twitch, of course, at the same name, /MintyYukime. If you look for me on a social media somewhere, just look for Minty and you'll probably find me.
Yes, do it. Definitely go for it.
I'm on like TikTok the same way, on YouTube, on Instagram. I'm on everywhere you can imagine, just under Minty
I like it. Good job.
Mhm.
Good job. Yeah, definitely give her a shout out. Definitely give her a follow. Thank you for the shout out. Cookie.
Thank you.
Thank you. If anyone else has any more questions or any more spins, we might end it off pretty soon. Thank you guys all so much for
Mhm.
joining. Thank you for being my guest. I much did. Subbed. Nice. I
Aw.
love it. Good to go.
Thank
for
you
it, go
so
for it.
much.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's awesome. For those who are new to the stream, who stayed the whole way, you can also hit the follow for me. I will be doing each and every week. We do a new VTuber. Actually, we have another VTuber this Wednesday. Who's going to be
Ooh.
an Oni VTuber. So it's going to be really cool.
Do I get
So
to
I'm
know the
looking-
name?
Uh,
Can I get a spoiler?
you get a little spoiler.
I have to remember myself not to say it out loud.
It's again terrible with names. Maybe he's actually not a Oni VTuber. Yeah, I think he's actually a wolf
Ooh.
VTuber. He's actually really cool looking.
Ooh.
He just has own Japanese ogre. He's a Japanese ogre.
Oh, that's like a similar concept,
It's
though.
Kenta. It's Kenta.
I think I know that name. Hold on.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Wait.
His model looks so sick, and I saw it. I was like, oh my god, it's so cool. He's
Maybe I don't know them actually.
he's Kenta. He's like I want to say he's a Oni like a Oni like Japanese ogre VTuber, but he's also like Fox VTuber too. So we'll find out,
Ooh,
guys.
that's
We'll find out.
cool.
Make sure you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
stay tuned for that.
Make sure to come back for that one.
Definitely,
I'll be
definitely,
back for that one.
Do it. Go for it. It'd be so much awesome. So much awesome. So much awesome. Any more questions? Any last bit spins? Any more questions before we end it off?
I will answer anything.
Anything.
If you give me a math problem, I'll answer it. It might not be correct, but I'll answer it.
It will not be correct. I cannot promise you it'll be correct. All right, let's do another
But
spin.
it will get an answer.
You will get an answer. You will get an answer. Okay. Favorite anime? Yeah, favorite anime.
Favorite anime? Okay, so my favorite anime of all time is probably My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes
That's a
Lead to
good
Doom, which,
I remember that one. That's a good one.
yeah, it's got our lovely Katarina Claes, also known as Bakarina, the densest anime girl in the world.
yes. Great.
I love her. I actually have a poster of her up in front of me right now.
I love it. That's a good one.
One of my favorite shows ever. She is like my goal as a person, and yes, that does include the stupidity.
I think it's great. I think it's good.
But other than that, I also want to give a shout out to ReZero for being an incredible show that I also love. Really good show. Really, really cool show. My Next Life as a Villainess is the first one that got me to start reading light novels and manga. And then I started reading the Read Zeros, and I read like the webtoon for it a lot, and they're just really good. Can't recommend them enough.
I just like Rem. Just like
Yeah, she's good. She's very good.
Very good. Very good.
Also, Amelia in that show fights with like ice magic, and I might be a little bit biased towards ice magic.
Maybe
being
maybe,
an Arctic
definitely.
fox.
Maybe. Do you have ice magic? Do you have the ice magic as well?
I might have some ice
Cookie.
magic, but I'm not very good at it.
How dare you, Cookie? I see what you did there.
Oh no.
How dare you?
This is so sad.
So sad, but so accurate. Ugh, hate it. Alright guys, we're going to end it off here for today. Thank you guys all so much for coming in the stream and introducing this amazing VTuber over here. Thank you, Minty, for coming on my show. Again, appreciate it. We're
Thanks for having me.
I don't know, it was great. We're going to send this party over to Sifa. I always forget how to pronounce her name. But it's a chipmunk. It's a squirrel VTuber. We're going to send it over to her.
I love chipmunks.
Yes, you'll love her. She's really great. She actually was on my show not that long ago, actually. She was really awesome.
That's so cool.
So we're going to send this right over to them. Thank you guys all so much for chilling with us. We will see you guys next time. Don't forget to give a nice little follow to our Minty friend over here. You guys all take care. Thank you so much. Minty, don't leave Discord yet, okay?
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.